riches. If you ain't chasing your dreams, nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, couldn't get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Where's with the been that he been missing? Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, so baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. They want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight.
We back.
We them niggas that stuck in their head.
Club Ambition Podcast, episode 242. We are back again, and it is officially Iceman Week. We are here. Iceman is out. There's also, yes sir, there's also 2 more new albums by Drake that are out this week as well. But we are here.
They should have kept them.
If you're new here, this is Club Ambition. Welcome to the Club Ambition Podcast, a.k.a. Cap. We are here every single Monday night, streaming 8 p.m. Eastern, live from Rhode Island to the world. I'm the host, Victor. Baez here. Sound. And we got co-host Noel in the building right here. And we got the Chub Corner full effect, Erlen and Marloon.
What's good, everybody?
Right there. Looking sexy over there, guys.
Creamed up chubs.
Creamy Chub Corner.
Yeah.
Creamed chubs.
Matching Noel's shorts today. What's going on over here?
Yeah.
No, I'm not matching with them niggas. Don't group me in with them.
You ain't joining the cream side? Yeah?
No. I don't need to be creamed.
Light skin, still a dark nigga.
Nah.
We are here. This is Iceman Week. Before we get to Iceman, shout out to the people that keep the lights on. Shout out to Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. Romeo's going to be stopping on by later on today. BOGO in Providence, Rhode Island. If you go to Big Tony's Pizza and you say that Club Ambition Podcast has sent you over there, you'll be able to buy one, get one. Tell them that the podcast sent you over there. Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. We also got Mother Earth Wellness. That's right. Shout out to Jalen. Shout out to everybody over there. Mother Earth Wellness in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Over the weekend, we went to the Cultivators Classic. You know what I'm saying? My boy Earl was doing a little, let's say, dab.
Who's there?
You know what I'm saying? He was dabbing, let's say the dance move.
Amigos was out there.
Yeah, it was free 99. You know what I'm saying? He left the earth. How was the sensation? How was the vibe? How was the vibe, bro?
No, the event was fire,
That shit was Erlen's Super Bowl.
I will say the DJs that they brought out was going crazy.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the music was bumping for sure.
They had that new Drake playing.
Yeah, it was tough, bro. That shit, it was a vibe, but aside from that, it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Couple people missed out at the end. It was a nice, smooth little party.
Yeah. The Stay Silent, shout out to Stay Silent. At the end, it was the first time that they did it. It wasn't as packed as expected, but I think that next time it will be. It's a unique idea. It's the first time that they did it. But the people that were there were appreciating it, and it was very well curated, and it came out good. The peak, I heard, it was like around 3 to 4 p.m. Throughout the day, because it's an award contest. And then after the award, people typically, the event ends, but this time around they kept it going longer with the actual festival mini day trail vibe. So genius idea. I hope that they keep it going and they utilize it even bigger and market it even more out there. Have the entire New England pull up next time. Listen, man. Also, last but not least, did want to mention Win the Day Expo. Shout out to my guy Louis J Fitness out here doing the Win the Day Expo happening June 7th. That's right, June 7th at Louis J Fitness Win the Day Expo in Providence, Rhode Island at the Strand. Get your tickets now. Amazing guy doing amazing things over there. Dominicano, my guy Louis J Fitness, an amazing beauty, wellness, and also fitness expo. The best of everything. They're giving out free training, a bunch of raffles, free gear, free everything. A lot of things happening over there. Big people coming from LA, Miami, all over the place in that actual industry. So check them out. Pause for a Cause happening also June 6th, the event by the doctors here in Rhode Island, looking out for the neck and head cancer actual patients, fundraising, giving money back. And at the end, I'll add a quick clip of United Way. They're looking for volunteers, World Cup volunteers right now, because World Cup's coming to New England, and they're looking for volunteers right now. Hundreds of volunteer positions have just opened up in Rhode Island. So lock that in, because you don't know what could happen. They might say, hey, Messi needs some Rhode Island assistance. We need 300 people. If you're part of that volunteer group and Messi needs some people in Rhode Island, they're going to send you over there. So that's a possibility.
Volunteer for what, though?
So it's for anything that's just happening here, like the fan event that they're doing, the Puma stuff that they're doing in downtown.
Okay.
So anything that's happening in Rhode Island, Marlon.
If they tell you the whole
Marlon got excited.
bro.
Marlon got mad excited.
I'm excited for the World Cup, bro. That's the best sport
bro.
show, whatever the hell it's called, ever.
Halftime shows coming to the first time ever.
I don't give a fuck this whole argument. It's
Shakira.
like the Super Bowl. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. It's the World Cup.
The World Cup's gonna be epic.
shit.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be insane. But shout out to everybody out there watching and tuned in. Let's get right to it, man. Drake has dropped Iceman, right? The Iceman album is officially out. Let me double check, make sure everything's straight up. The Iceman album is officially out. I'm very excited because we all listened to it over the weekend. The Sprinter, unique experience, different vibe. That was like a little glitch, right? It might have been
that shit?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. It was like a little camera glitch. I think it was just one camera though, or was it the whole
It was
thing?
yours.
Okay. We'll keep a little eye on it. It's probably just a loose cable.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it.
But we did the Sprinter van actual, first time reaction experience. Shout out to Keaton. I always, that's my brother, Keaton. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. I also do it on purpose to fuck with him. But the 5-star limo out of Rhode Island, they hooked us up and they gave us a free Sprinter.
He doesn't know your name, Kian.
I mean, I call him Kane.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
It's
I
his
call
fault.
him. Yeah.
I love you. Shout out to Edwin too for helping us with that. That was amazing. People loved the idea. I was getting approached out at the mall when I went out this weekend. They were like, "Yo, that's genius, creative. It's fun. You guys looked awesome. You should have told me, etc." It's like, I don't know you that well, brother. I wouldn't invite you to my house. Why would I invite you to a Sprinter?
Yeah.
It was mad funny when people in the comments like, "Oh, y'all should have invited me." I'm like,
Yeah, that's not how this works.
"That's not how this works,
But
buddy."
we appreciate that you felt that way.
Yeah.
Because it felt like,
It's love.
It's love. So we always give love. So, let's say you're just being metaphorically. But the reaction's out. I was expecting to just react to Iceman. It turned out that he dropped 2 surprise albums in addition to Iceman, right? But we'll keep it in order. I have a structure here because I don't want to be all over the place because we can't easily get it all over the place because it's that type of week and a type of topic. But let's do it with this. Let's start with Iceman. Our thoughts a couple days after. I think let's leave mine for last because I don't want to cause a fucking tornado.
Shit.
Chub corner. Let's go on conventional. What's your thoughts after a couple days?
Me?
I already know what Vic's gonna say.
Yeah.
What's Erlen saying?
already
What
know.
Erlen?
Shit, me. So, I mean, I think if y'all saw the review,
This is Glazed Man right
got
now.
into the... I was like around 7.5, But there was some bangers in there that you had to vibe to. I don't know, after listening to it a couple of times, finally I could digest some of the bars and stuff. That shit's kind
It's
of
better.
fire. That shit going crazy.
My score went up. My
It
score
went up
went
to a
up.
9, yo. I feel like that shit's a little up there, bro. 1.5, it jumped up, yo. That shit up to a 9.
My score
You
went
living
up.
up to that cream shirt.
I
It's creaming.
don't know, there's not much
Marlo,
skits,
Mar.
bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. After digesting it and listening to the songs and shit like that, and listening to the bars, a lot of shit that we missed, obviously, with Keaton screaming in our fucking ear, and then a lot happening. But my score went up too. I said I think like 7.5. I'm at like 8.5 right now. It's good. I don't know about album of the year, but it's good. The other 2, we'll get to those. We'll
It's
get
just
to those.
Iceman right now, Iceman.
We'll get to
Iceman
those.
turn. What else? Noah, what's your thoughts on Iceman? A couple days after, still replaying and stuff.
First, my rating fell. I had it at an 8.
Mm.
I got it at a 7, 6.5.
That's what you have it right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I listen to it more. Because when we listen to it live, it's because we're in that environment.
Yeah, we're
It's
hyped.
there.
We're hyped.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
hyped.
yeah.
And I'm like, nah, it sounds like an 8. And I started listening to it more and more, and I'm like, okay. My thing was, I'll give him grace and appreciation for being vulnerable on some of the tracks, because now that I can actually hear what he was saying, I'm like, oh wow, you're actually sharing. I think he's in the first stage of like really sharing. I'm glad he admitted he lost the beef, and I'm glad that he admitted that Kendrick put him in a position where he has to mature. But when we're talking about cohesiveness and just fluff, there's just too much fluff. Like there's songs I'm like, this doesn't belong here. It shouldn't be here. This doesn't feel cohesive. I want an album that was more structured and more of a message. That's why I'd give it like a 6.57.
He hasn't given us something like that in years, though.
Yeah, no, but I've been crying for that for years.
Yeah, well,
So I'm gonna be consistent at least. Yeah. That was my scream about Fat D. Was like, this has no purpose. There's no meaning. It's just a combination of songs. The other two albums.
Well, we'll get to those.
Yeah, we'll get to those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Iceman. Listen, I gotta be honest. I really think that.
And
let me look at his.
Take the chain out.
Let me take a look at his discography.
Take the chain
By
out.
the way, chat, when Drake said that someone sold the chain, it was Vic.
It was Vic.
That's why the chain
I
disappeared.
pawned the chain.
And when it came back, it's because Drake got it back.
Yeah.
I pawned the chain. You know what I'm saying? I took it over there. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Iceman, I've played it a lot. I rewinded it a lot. Iceman. Man, I think that this is one of the best albums in the last decade. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that this is Drake's best album since Views. I think since 2016, I think it's been 10 years since he's done an album this well. I think this is better than everything he's released since Views. I think that this is album of the year. I think that this is I see this, I'm not calling it a classic right now at all, but I see this in the future being looked at that way because there's so many bars in the rapidy rap songs that it's like, damn, there's a lot of layers to unpeel and there's a lot of maturity and he's addressing a lot of things, bro. He addressed ICE agents. He dissed ICE agents. He called them fake federal agents. Randomly, he said free Gaza randomly. He said free Palestine instead of free Palestine because free Palestine gets censored. So he said free Palestine and it wrapped the bar with there's so much to it where he was saying things that he usually doesn't say. He talked about his relationship with 40. I think that intro is his best intro of any album. I swear it is. Because he's addressing everything that we wanted him to address. He's looking himself in the mirror and he's talking about, like, damn, like 40 wants me to mature. He's saying what 40 this whole time is saying what the fans have been saying. Yeah. And he's like, I don't want to face the music. I don't want to listen to 40. 40's mad at me. He doesn't want to listen to me. I don't want to take his advice. He's saying all this in the intro. And he's coming at and he's like basically laying out the album, how it's gonna be in the moment in his life in the whole intro. It's insane. And there's 3 beat switches. There's so much just in the intro. And then it goes into slap after slap. You got Dust, then you got Whisper, then you got there's so much on there that grows and grows the more you replay it. My least favorite, which I wouldn't even call it a skip anymore, but my least favorite is probably if I'm looking at everything, it's probably if I'm counting what did I miss? But if I take what did I miss out because it already came out, my closest to skip, not a skip, my least favorite would probably be Bees on the Table with 21 Savage. And that song,
I agree with that.
It's significant because what he's addressing.
It's talking about the label and all that shit.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of interpersonal stuff.
It's insane. There's so much in this shit that I'm like, oh my God, like this motherfucker really gave us, at least me, he gave me what I wanted him to give me, and he basically damn near just did that in one track in the intro, and then everything else, the quality is there, the production is there, he's addressing everything. I love it. I really love it. And I'm like, I was getting mad at myself almost like, hold up. Like, why do I like this so much? Like, I really like it this much. And I keep playing it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. Oh, shit, I didn't catch this. I didn't catch this. It's really good. It's really good. It really feels, I think the producer today, Overcast, said in an interview with Jordan, oh my God, Jordan Rose at Complex, he interviewed him and he said that this Iceman feels like the start of like post-hip-hop. Like it feels like an era. And he's a part of it. He's the guy that produced, I believe, Make Them Pay. Which Drake rapped his ass off on. And people were like, who produced that? And it was him, Overcast.
Oh,
and
wow. And he called me crazy when I said hip-hop is dying. Look at that.
And he didn't know until the album came out that he was like, oh, shit, Drake picked my beat, you know? Because it was all surprise. I'm telling you right now, bro, this is extremely quotable bars. The most quotable lines we've seen in years. Like so many quotable lines, like random shit that... Like it's too much, bro. And in the way he's addressing people, which we'll get into because I have a list of all the disses where he does it like one line when he wants to. Sometimes it's just one line. Like the LeBron James was one line and that's it. Like he did that, boom, and that's it. Like it's such a tough line. It's like fuck, that nigga just knocked his head off. That's it, boom. Like he doesn't have to say much. Yeah. Because remember we played the League, which was a whole song against like LeBron, blah blah blah. But it's not on here. and he might not drop it. He doesn't need to because he addressed him just with that one line, and it made sense to me, and it's really good. And there's so much on this album where he gives you a bit of everything, but he doesn't stray away too much from the theme. He keeps reiterating Iceman, Ice, Ice, the character. He's playing into the character. The intro, the outro is structured where you hear the album and it really feels like a theme. The rollout is probably his best rollout he's ever done. He paid $15 million to fucking get 75 projectors on the Iceman to freeze the CN Tower in Toronto. He put so much money into it. 15 music videos out right now, available immediately after the album dropped. 15 new music videos. The cover art is Michael Jackson's glove, which he bought, his actual glove, with the Iceman. People didn't notice the Iceman friendship bracelet. Whose whole shit is friendship bracelets? The whole thing, the fan base friendship bracelets. Taylor Swift. So it's like a subliminal on like the big talk, like Taylor, Michael talk. The friendship bracelet, Iceman with the Taylor Swift friendship bracelet with the Michael Jackson glove. And look at everything, the projections. He's gonna break the. Right now, he's currently battling himself. First day, the intro was gonna projected to be number one. Second day, the Future and Molly Santana song was projected to be number one. A couple hours ago, it just got announced. Janice, shut the fuck up, Janice.
It's my favorite one off the album.
Is projected to be number one. He's battling with himself. Shut the fuck up, Janice is one of the. That's one of the Janice. I think I said it in reverse. Janice, shut the fuck up is one of the best songs he's ever made. Nigga, that production.
Vic.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm being so serious.
Bro, I think he occupied.
I'm being so serious.
I think he occupied the top 48.
I'm
bro.
scared. That's how serious I'm being.
Oh my god.
I'm so serious. And when you see niggas say it, like Timbaland said it, like, yo, this is a timeless hook. This hook that he did is one of the best hooks I heard in my life. And I'm like, yo, I'm not bugging. Like, there's so much on here. Like, he really revisited this album. If I can hear it, where he went back and, like, took shit out and structured it. My only complaint, realistically, right now, is just the what did I miss? But it makes sense on the album when you hear it, because the energy, the vibe, the shit he's saying in it. But I could do without it because I just didn't love it, you know? And there's songs on here that I feel like could have been better singles. But who knows? Maybe we appreciate it more now that the album's out. I don't know. But I swear, bro, this album is a special album. And that's without getting into the two other albums, which we'll get into. Because that's a crazier move in itself as well. Because they all sound different. And to be honest, when you listen to Iceman, bro, each song has a different vibe. Like, there might be some similarities, but they sound different. Some of them have like the 2-beat, 3-beat shit. He switches it up. It's very precise in the sounding. He switches his voice up. He alters his voice. He plays with shit. No other rapper can do what he's done. And I think that I really believe, and I've said it before, and it's like I question it here and there because of the Kendrick beef, etc. But it's just naiveness. If Drake were to die today, God forbid, knock on wood, which I guess you gotta do 3 times. I didn't know. I gotta do 3 times. I learned that recently.
I think that
If
was
Drake,
like 4.
Fuck it. If Drake did it, that was. If Drake were to die today, God forbid, he would be the greatest rapper of all time. Everyone would say it, undoubtedly, because of what he did and what he's done in his career and what he still is doing. And I think this album is a reminder of that. I really feel that way. And that's without getting into, because I want to structure it for the people, because I want to have some sort of organization in this pod, because there's a lot to get into, but not in depth. We don't got to get in depth with everything, but the other 2 albums, without even just that, this album itself, I'm telling you, I don't know all things. I'm crazy. Niggas think I'm crazy,
bro. He's very
Niggas
crazy.
think I'm bugging.
Because everything
Someone
you
in
just
the
said.
chest that you're pregnant.
No, listen, whatever.
Bro, because everything you just said, I would say for Maid of Honor. But to say that this album is
hell
cohesive
no.
and
Maid
that
of Honor
it's
is great.
revolutionary is insane, bro. There's nothing about this that's ever going to leave.
I didn't say revolutionary, but what he did was revolutionary with the 3 albums. Hell yeah.
To say that this album is not going to fade away
hell
is
no.
insane. There's a couple songs that will last, but the majority of it's going to fade away, Vic. What's going to stick around is Maid of Honor more than anything else because it's actually introducing a new sound and a new vibe. And it's actually more cohesive than what Iceman is. Bro, I'm listening to Iceman. I'm like, bro, half of these songs, you're going from talking about gang signs and plot twist and this gang shit and this mob shit to then, let me go back to dissing these niggas. Bro, it's sporadic. Like, it's sporadic rants.
But the plot twist shit, what is he talking about?
He's talking about
how niggas around him, his boys, the street niggas around him is doing that, but he doesn't even know what the fuck they're doing. Like, he's making fun of himself. Like, niggas is twisted. You gotta hear it. That's what he's saying.
Nigga, I'm listening
He's
to
like,
it.
they're
I'm breaking
twisting
down
the
every
fingers. I
bar.
don't know what it means. Like he's making fun into that. He's not like, embracing it like he's twisting it like he does, like he knows what he's doing. He's playing into that idea of like, niggas think I'm a fake gangster. Okay, I'll make this song a slap, and it's about how niggas around me, they twist their fingers, they do the gang shit, but like I'm making fun of it, like I don't understand it. And that's one of my least favorite songs and on the album, but it's a lot of people's favorites amongst their favorites on the album.
I fuck with Plot Twist.
And that's like amongst my least. I love it, but it's not like my favorite. No. I have favorites on there.
Twisting him.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, nigga. This Iceman shit, you gotta listen to it. You gotta be happy too. If you niggas having a bad day, that's gonna affect anything you do.
Nigga, I listened to this shit 4 times for the last 3 days. It got worse as I was listening to it. I got tired of songs.
You're a rare breed, nigga. You're a rare breed.
It's not a rare breed, nigga.
What's in your DNA?
I'm just listening to the music and I'm listening to the bars. I'm watching the bars.
It's the fucking shorts. It's the fucking shorts.
It's not the shorts, bro.
It's the shorts,
It's not
nigga.
the shorts, bro. It's not the shorts.
You're revealing too much skin. There's too much oxygen in your body.
bro.
I mean,
There's too much oxygen in his pores.
I do agree a little bit with Noel though, like, cause he, you know, like you said, he starts off with him coming to the realization he's getting older, this and that, whatever, blah, blah.
And never goes back to it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he continues to just start dissing people and shit like that and talking about bitches and shit. So, like, I don't know, man. There's like, some hypocritical bars in there. But, like, I like the album. You know what I'm saying? I like it. It did get better for me. But I see both sides. I don't know about album of the year, though. I think Don Toliver still got that.
Nah, I think it's album of the year. I really think it's album of the year. I think Don Toliver is amazing though. That shit is insane. The Octane shit is
Bro, that's a 10 out of 10.
insanity.
That shit is a 10
That's
out
a
of 10.
10 out of 10,
That's
Vic.
a 10 out of 10.
Vic, that's a
Insanity.
10 out of 10.
That album
You
is not
already
getting
said-
beat.
you already
It's
yeah,
a 10
but
out of
I
10.
wouldn't just defy that. Like that's the if we're just going off just the number itself, the ranking within itself. I'm talking about just like overall impact, everything. Like
But
taking
what impact
the
is
rollout.
what impact is Iceman though, bro?
All right, now we're not having a serious
What
conversation.
impact is Iceman gonna have,
All
Vic?
right, y'all
Musically,
niggas
what
crazy.
impact is it gonna have, bro?
All right, no impact.
Maid
What
of
you
Honor is
mean,
gonna have
bro?
more impact than
No impact.
Iceman is.
These niggas is
nah.
crazy.
You
Outside,
wild, bro.
outside,
Come on,
niggas
come on,
is gonna
bro.
play Maid of Honor like crazy.
Coming from the beef,
give me
coming
the
from the
impact.
beef, bro. We were waiting 2 years. Finally, an album. He's finally addressing a lot of the shit. And on top of that, he's making it into music that you could replay, bro. Those beats are insane. First of all, he went crazy on the
Production is phenomenal. I
No,
love
the production is phenomenal.
He went crazy on the production, but then he addressed a lot of stuff, bro.
He addressed
it.
everything.
And like the
But
people
he's
that
doing
he
it
came at,
sporadically. There's not a purpose in your songs.
No,
Your
there
songs are
is,
jumping
nigga.
from meaning to meaning throughout them.
I feel like
You're listening to them in a vacuum, Vic, and then you're
playing it on shuffle. That's your problem.
The problem is
You're
that
playing
you're
on shuffle.
listening
You don't press play.
you're listening into a vacuum, and then you let the beat switch argue that this is a new song. No, it's still the same song because it's still within the same context of that song.
Yeah,
Like,
but who's the beat switch guy?
I don't care if he's the beat switch guy.
So you're mad at Drake for doing Drake?
I don't
Drake is the
care.
beat switch guy. That's
I
what him
mean-
and 40 have created in their DNA of the OVO sound.
That also ruined some of those songs.
yeah, it was a little too much sometimes.
Thank
it was,
you.
I will say some of them didn't deserve it because National Treasure did not deserve that beat switch at the end.
But
bro.
what was the worst beat switch out of all of them?
Probably not.
It was the one on Maid of Honour, the classic song. No, on Habibti. Was
I
the
haven't
worst.
listened to
classic
Habibti again. I haven't listened to that again.
If we're talking about beat switches,
Habibti.
the classic shit. It's called classic. That was the worst beat switch out of all of them. The other ones were tolerable. Like it's really good production. Like he switched to another amazing beat. Oh my god!
Nah,
Like-
he
like,
does
I-
this thing that
I'll-
he thinks just because the beat switched that he can change the subject matter. No, nigga, we're still on the same song. We're still present in this moment. He did it a few times, and I peeped it. I'm like, okay, just because you switched the beat doesn't mean you get to change the subject matter. That's why it doesn't flow. It's awkward. You're just letting shit off as the beat switches. That's weird. That's not music.
Like I'll agree with Vic and say that it's a better project than the bullshit he's given us since Views.
I agree with that.
I'll
Hell
agree
yeah.
with that 110%.
Hell yeah. I
You know what I'm
hated
saying?
CLB. I hated Scorpion.
CLB was butt cheeks to me. Scorpion was butt cheeks, and people still look at me fucking sideways.
More Life,
The-
I'm a little
The,
but
the other ones are like,
I
you
like More
know,
Life.
whatever. Like what was it? Whatever the fuck they're called.
More Life
That's
and,
how fucking trash they are.
They ain't that bad, nigga. Calm
man,
down.
that's-
Demo Lanes and More Life.
Crazy.
This nigga's disrespectful.
No,
Fake,
bro,
I'm
I'm just
with
being
you, bro.
realistic.
I'm
I'm
with
just
you.
being realistic.
I'm with
Bro,
you. Scorpion.
Passion fruit.
No.
More
I like
More Life.
I like More
it.
Life.
Okay.
I like More Life.
Scorpion is bad. Scorpion is a lot of
Scorpion is bad in my
Nah,
opinion.
y'all
lot of
crazy. Y'all
skips.
crazy.
CLB is bad.
Oh my god.
crazy.
Honestly,
Oh
Nevermind is okay. It's not that bad.
I don't even count that as a Drake album.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
but Iceman is definitely a better project than the stuff that has come from after Views and More Life. For sure. 110%. I will agree with that. But then he gives us 2 bullshit after Iceman that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But
I don't know. Like,
you know when he says, like, I had to make this to make this to make this? Habibti was the first bullshit, and then he gave us the fucking Maid of Honour bullshit, and then it was Iceman.
and it was polished at that.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
bro,
how
I
that
mean,
was. That was the order, guys.
How
I'm
about-
telling you this
how
shit
about-
right now.
This topic is going viral right now. GNX. Post the beef, Drake and Kendrick, albums came out. We have GNX. We also have The Fall Off, and now we have Iceman. Amongst the big 3, who has the better album out of all 3? Iceman.
Do you think this is better than GNX?
100%. 100%. My nigga, go home and play wop bop boo bop roo bop bram. Like, go do that. Go do
Nah,
that.
you making fun of it.
I like it.
You making fun of it, but you liked
That
it.
was crazy.
I never said I didn't like it.
Nah, I don't
But
know. You sound crazy, Vic.
Kendrick's, that's
You
Kendrick's
sound
worst
crazy.
album, though. That's Kendrick's worst album.
No, Mr. Moran, The Big Stepper is his worst album.
No. GNX is his worst album.
No, fuck no.
Nah,
GNX is his
no.
worst.
I
And it's a
revisited
good
it.
album.
No.
Really good album.
Mr. Moran, The Big Stepper is his
Kendrick
worst
has
album.
no bad albums.
Nah,
Kendrick has no bad albums. GNX is his worst album. I've always said it. I said it.
He said no. He said Mr. Morale, The Big Stepper was his worst album.
And then after GNX came out, I said it on the pod.
No.
I said GNX is worse.
Nah, you're wild. Even people are saying that GNX is better.
Oh, y'all bugging.
Yeah,
There's,
y'all
there's
crazy,
no way.
bro.
There's no way. There's no way. No way. No way.
Mr. Moran, The Big Stepper is his worst album. in my
No way.
opinion.
But you guys,
'Cause
you guys feel free to comment and leave your opinion. It's not gonna change mine. That's not gonna change mine.
I'll give you this. I'll listen to Iceman more than GNX and The Fall Off.
Because it's a better
Because
album.
it's better. That's no fault.
Like, what are we
No,
doing
no,
here,
no,
guys?
no,
Because it has no
I'm not
Let's
saying that. I'm not saying that. I never said that.
Is it not? Or is it?
I like Iceman more than both of them.
But is
yes.
it better than those 3?
It's different.
I like GNX.
Can
more.
we say it's too soon? It is fucking 3 days.
I don't think
right
it's
now,
too soon.
I like GNX more.
I don't think it's
It's
too
been 3
soon.
days.
I don't think it's too soon.
I mean, did you revisit GNX like that after 3 days, or was it like a smooth just moment at that?
I
'Cause
played
that feeling is
GNX. I played GNX for a few weeks.
I mean, not like us. We can't even count that because not even on the album. You know what I'm saying? So like the most replayed song since then is that and probably Luther.
Nobody's saying that our fucking opinions are facts. We're giving you our opinions.
No, you guys can believe whatever the fuck you want in the comments. This is music.
Yeah,
This
talking
is
about none of
music.
y'all are actually credit educated or trained critics.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, we
Suck
giving
my
our
dick.
opinion.
Suck
We're not
my
telling
dick.
you it's
What the
fucking
fuck does that
facts,
mean?
dumbass.
What the fuck does that mean? God bless your
Get
hearts.
the fuck out the chat, bro.
Yeah, God bless you though. Go put your finger in your
Oh
butthole.
yeah.
Smell it. But you know, bro, this Iceman album, and I could be a victim of what's it called when it's like
Victim of the moment.
victim of the moment. I could possibly be a victim of the moment, and
You
if,
are.
and if it is, I'll,
No.
I'll own up to it.
Vic will continue to love
I'll
Iceman.
own up to it. But right now, this
Because it's
Iceman
not a bad
shit,
album.
this Iceman shit, and like everything that he's giving you to appreciate it and digest it with the content matter and the subject matter, and like subliminally addressing every single thing. Yeah, no. Because I was worried when I'm revisiting it, I'm like, well, he gave us 3 albums, so maybe he did something on the other 2 albums because he didn't do it on here. Like, he said something on here, he did this feature on here because he didn't do it on here. But I'm like, oh no, Iceman is complete. It's a complete album. I didn't need the 2 other albums. That's just icing on the cake. And I do think that it's better. Right now, I do think it's better than GNX. I do think it's better than The Fall Off. I do think it's the best album this year. I just think that like it's really strong. It's really believe it an impact on me that I did not expect. I really didn't expect it. Especially the more I replay, the better it gets. Which I hear everybody saying.
No, it gets better. Yeah, it gets better for sure. My biggest issue,
I had mad people
with the
telling
album.
me Habibi is better. And
Fuck
that Iceman
no,
sucks.
no, bro.
I had mad people tell me
bro.
Iceman
Stop,
is bad and
boy.
Habibi
Fuck,
is better.
bro.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
That
Yeah.
statement is crazy, bro.
Let's talk about that. So for those who
Michael
don't know,
was one of them.
he dropped.
Yes, bro. There's a lot of people who feel that way.
Drake announced the Iceman release date. He dropped Iceman. He gave us that. But then, right like around midnight, let's say, like minutes before midnight, when we were watching the Iceman episode 4 stream, he announced there's 3 albums, 2 albums extra. So he made Iceman in order to make Maid of Honour,
Maid of Honour.
to then make Habibti, I think, whatever the order was. It's like an R&B album. Iceman is like the hip hop rap album, all around album, and then we got the Habibti R&B album, and then we got like Honestly Nevermind Part 2, House Party, Jersey House, club songs on Maid of Honour, the third album. I think Maid of Honour is gonna be like album of the summer. People are gonna be going crazy with Maid of Honour. There's so much stuff on there.
I agree.
So album for the DJs.
Yeah, it's
I think
perfect
it's a
for the
revolutionary
DJs.
album.
It has blending. It's not revolutionary because it's Honestly Nevermind Part 2. You can say Honestly Nevermind is revolutionary.
It's different.
It's not because it's the same producer and the same shit. They use the same shit. He said it.
I think it's different.
It's Gordo.
I know, but if you talk to Gordo and you actually like listen to
We call him right now.
Call him right now. Because Gordo has mentioned this before. There are different types of like techno and house music. That is a different house vibe, Vic. Honestly,
better.
Nevermind was a European house type of vibe. This is
More Euro?
Jersey house. That's why I said it's revolutionary. He's ushering in the mainstream Jersey house music on a level we haven't seen. Nigga, this shit is hard, bro.
No, this shit's really good.
This shit is different, and I think that's what's gonna stick longer than anything else that's been dropped. Because that's just fire, bro. Nigga, we
It's
was going
really
crazy.
good. It's really good. And Habibti, I know we gave it a hard time, my first reaction there, but the more I play it, it does get better. I still think it's my least favorite out of the three, but there's some R&B on there, nigga. That classic. And there's some songs on the WNBA that are just the Lou Shimmy, the Louis, whatever how you pronounce his name, that guy,
Lil Shimmy.
Gremlin, the Gremlin kid, the little boy.
Let's make a movie, baby.
He's a beast though. Girls love him. The IG stories this entire weekend was low shimmy, low shimmy, low shimmy Drake, low shimmy Drake, low shimmy Drake. He knew what he was doing by putting him on. He's a genius. He knows he's gonna get
Low
the
Shimmy's
baddies.
good, bro.
So Drake doing that. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna get more legs. This is gonna get more attention with time. The cover art is Stunna Sandy, and she's on it as well. The fake Ice Spice, skinny, tall girl. I think she's from New York as well, rapper. He got her on there supposedly as a shot at Ice Spice because him and Ice Spice had like a fallout. So he's like, hey, I got a better version of you, which is not a better version, but you know, she didn't sound bad either. So she did her thing.
You see, that's corny. That's corny, bro.
Listen, man, who knows what happened? She
You're
probably
a grown ass man with how old is Ice Spice?
I say 24 because I know she's young.
She's young.
She got
bro.
hands and
Come
she
on,
fought at
bro.
McDonald's,
Like,
so
you-
she might be 23.
She might fuck you
That's
up, man.
corny, bro.
She might fight you,
She
bro.
might jump the whole pod.
Why would she fight me? I'm defending her.
That's why. She don't like that shit.
Yeah.
She wants a bad boy,
Whatever.
bad guy. Yeah, these albums they're getting better with time.
Yeah.
But Maid of Honour, that shit. Especially when I found out that Gordo did the whole album, I'm like, God, this just.
It's just not my cup of tea, bro.
Another thing about that album too, he's rapping. He didn't rap that
He's
much
rapping on there too.
on Honestly Nevermind. Obviously, he has the 21 Savage song where he's rapping, but he's rapping a lot in that album.
Yes.
And it's rapping Jersey club music. Bro, that's just gonna blow up. You're gonna hear rappers making Jersey club rap, bro.
like fucking New Bestie's crazy. Q&A.
Oh my God. Fire.
Fucking Cheetah Print.
I do like New Bestie. I do like that.
Road Trips and whole phase. Woo! And the Popcorn song.
He's the only rapper to be able to do
Popcan.
what he's doing right now with that.
Yeah, like no, he really.
Bro, he showed that he's a chameleon, bro. Like he tapped into 3 genres for you in one night. He was like, "You want all of me right now? I'm known for going into all these bags. Here you go. Here it is.
Yeah.
You know, that shit was crazy.
And I'll give him that. He did rap his ass off in Iceman.
Bro, he went crazy,
That's
bro.
why I'm at a 7.
So-
I'm at a 7.5 at one point because it was like, yo, this nigga is rapping.
Bro, I was looking at the list on Iceman, bro. Make Them Cry was his therapy session, right?
Yeah.
We agreed. He was really like, all right, I'm 40 now. Let me address everything that's been going on in a mature level. Found out his dad had a cancer on that one, you know.
Yeah.
And also,
Niggas just selling chains.
He
Bitches
even-
are robbing him.
he even had a bar about his therapist, yo. Like sometimes, you know, you can't have that baddie therapist.
Yeah,
yo.
she's too attractive.
Like sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious because she's very attractive. I know it's a heavy ass decision to bury the hatchet. She got the
No,
cheeks.
There's too many bars.
No, I know.
And you know that shit, I can't let shit go, bro. That's tough.
Too many bars.
There was
That nigga
moments
shit
where it
his
felt
dad
like
had
old
it.
Drake when he was on his timestamp shit.
It was crazy, bro.
It was crazy.
But then the next one in Dust, for me, like, he addressed Kendrick stuff, you know?
Yes.
He was like, all right, now let me get in the Kendrick bag and say a couple things. He just talks about his raps real quick. I saw one, he was like, because I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you on them tracks. Let's go. You know, it was just like, I don't listen to nothing.
He's lying.
The next one was but he said he played it, and after he played it, he wasn't really like. There's nobody who was replaying that shit again.
He's lying.
That he's lying out his ass.
Whisper my name.
Because he like repeats Kendrick
That's-
diss track bars and other tracks.
He's lying.
He just returned to it to make sure y'all know he's just killing them. I don't know. Cause he had to adjust the pedal stuff and all that too. It wasn't just
I liked when he did it with the Dr. Dre shit, basically saying, "Yo, Dre, like, I would go to jail for the shit you did," and I appreciated that. I did it, and I liked the way he did it. I thought it was creative. This is what I'm saying. There's moments where it's super creative and fly, and he's rapping his ass off. I just wish he gave that to me in a better format with the songs. I don't want to hear the beat flips. Give me a song where you're acknowledging this issue, then that issue. And then that, like spread it apart versus it being all over the place.
Nah, I get the beat flips, but for me, every song had a person to it, you know? Every song did have that, like, little story to itself, you know?
He was dissing niggas all over that shit. He was talking about shit all over that album, bro.
I don't know, bro.
So should we move? I have a list of the disses. Are we done with the 3 album talk? Like,
Yeah, Iceman is the better one. The other ones are dog
Definitely.
shit.
Nah,
Yes.
what's the
Honestly,
Maid
yes.
of Honor was the
Yes.
best one. Maid of Honor is a banger.
Let us move on.
You saw how he was in the
Let
Sprinter
us
van. Maid of
move
Honor is
on.
definitely gonna get
Let
the
us
hits.
move on.
Yo,
Let us
yo,
move on.
yo.
I'm good on
Look at me.
Habibti though, no bullshit.
I want y'all to know this. Your girl's gonna go to a brunch this summer, and she's gonna be drinking mimosas, and Maid of Honor is gonna come on, and she's gonna do things you don't want her to do.
Take an extra sip.
You're gonna have to either accept that your girl's doing that, or you break up with her
Dang.
because she ain't gonna stop because the music is that good. Sorry, buddy.
here I have.
Good thing I don't got a girl.
Yo, here I have a list of some of the disses here. Kendrick Lamar.
Multiple times.
He dissed Kendrick Lamar multiple times. On Dusty says, "What was the year they say you had slaps? Because I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you on them tracks. Let's go." He was coming at him on Dust. He also says on Janice, "Shut the fuck up." He says, "White kids listen to you because they feel guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled. Handing out turkeys on camera inside of your hood, then you go back to the hills." On Whisper My Name, he tells Kendrick, "Whisper my name, don't say it out too loud, because you got to come here, you know I pop out." Right, so play on the pop out. Make them pay. He says, "Damn, who is this guy for real? I guess a magician. 100 million streams vanished. No one got questions for niggas." Because this is the streaming thing that happened, I think it was with Spotify.
Yeah,
Which,
but I heard that got debunked.
which I feel like that got debunked. But for him to play into this, obviously,
Yeah.
it brings it up again, and the fans that,
Like, does he know something?
he's like, oh, he's sparking that up again, you know, because it fits his narrative. It helps him, like, you know, rap about it. Make them remember. He says, "And Muggsy Bogues dunked for once. Even I'm a bit amazed. Yeah, someone give the kid a raise." He went on it. He went at him. This is what, 5? I have here so far 5. And now we're back from the TED Talk. Yeah, we gotta figure out what the fuck that noise is. Some people said it's the OBS. Might have to just not the OBS, the Streamlabs. Just uninstall the OBS. I mean, not the OBS, the Streamlabs, because it might be that supposedly, and we'll see what happens.
No, I already did that.
Oh yeah, so I don't know what's going on then. 5 songs, and I think it might be more, to be honest.
There's another, the one we're talking about. It's like the whole carry-on line.
Oh yeah, this
It's basically saying
luggage
that
just carries on.
The beef is just gonna carry
The
on.
beef is just gonna carry
Yeah.
on. Yeah, no, and he
There's multiple.
responds to like direct lines
Mm-hmm.
when like people. He said like, what is it? The braids? He says, you know, is it the braids? You know, I cut them. You cut them off, and I would still never fade. Like a fade haircut.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Drizzy Drake, and he's like with the braggadocious flow. It's Drizzy Drake. You know, I'll never fade. And it's like, yeah, he's
It's
here.
a lot. It's a lot.
And so there's so much like,
And they're like, oh, they're asking what happened. What was the one? He was like, they're asking what happened. This is what happened or some shit like that. Pretty much saying like, yo, like people were asking him like what happened after the whole thing. And it's like, oh, like this is what happened. Making it seem like nothing really happened to him. But like,
yeah,
you're admitting that it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's moments of him accepting the defeat, and then moments of him still playing into like fuck it, I'm still here, etc.
Yeah, like when he said, how did it feel to see the Reaper?
Yeah, you know.
And I appreciated that. Thank you
Oh yeah,
for talking
the
about it.
Bible bar as well is like, oh, you talking
yeah.
about hiding the Bible? I guess I should read it. Some shit like that.
Yeah, something about Christ would save y'all.
Kendrick's all over the album.
Kendrick's getting dissed all over.
Kendrick's all over the album.
That's my point. Just give me a song. That's all I'm asking for. It don't gotta be in every song.
How about if, cause it's not just Kendrick on the disses though. Cause on also Whisper My Name, he talks about that. He answers everybody's question about Jay-Z's 500. What do you take 500?
Oh, yeah, I said, yeah.
No, I have
Jay-Z,
that- I have
you
that-
know.
I have
But that's
that-
it
I have
though.
that-
That's just
yeah.
one bar.
And he said, so that was towards Jay-Z, you know. That's something that it's like, all right,
Yeah.
he's part of that team too. Let me address this real quick.
Right.
I don't give a
What
fuck
what
about
I was
him.
saying is basically do one song against Kendrick, but I think he's not doing the one song fully against Kendrick because he's not doing a diss song per se. Like he doesn't want to go back and forth.
Then
Because
do a
if he
beef
does-
song.
But if he does this, I think he's able to like now if Kendrick goes off again.
You got to respond with 18
You know what I'm
songs
saying?
too.
Because rap beef, like Nas, Jay-Z, like rappers, they'll subliminally come at each other throughout the years. Like it's like a thing. Like when beefs happen, we see that battle, initial battle, but then there's still like subliminal shots being taken. Ja Rule, 50, and that's on a fucking mogul level. But Drake and Kendrick, I feel like that's the thing. I thought they were gonna reunite like a dumbass. I was completely wrong.
We told you, bro.
This is done forever.
But Vic, what I'm trying to say
I
is
just hate it
this.
took him that long to fucking give us all those bars, bro.
All I'm saying is he should have made a song reflection, like for reflecting on everything about the beef. Just one song versus spreading it across the album. Because people have complained about this, and I agree with them because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, all right, we're bringing this up again now. Like you were just talking about J. Cole, or you were just talking about the fact that you don't know who's in your circle and that you're alone and that you got all this money about to come in and you're in the loneliest part of your life.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing up beef with other niggas during these moments? Like, I need you to stick to a subject.
You know what's
and
fucked up, too?
Explore that subject.
J. Cole thinks that they're cool.
Yes, I have the J. Cole lines
that
here.
was funny.
Like that's kind of fucked up.
He came at J. Cole twice here. He says, me, I stood 10 T's and accepted the mission because I'd much rather death than submission. How can you press the ignition then let some memories of the past affect your decision? That's just hard. All right. It's basically saying how can you might delete later and delete later. I love you because of the history, but if we're being real, J. Cole's watching, Dreamville's watching, and he says, how can you love you? I can never forgive you, but if we being real, I love you because of the history, but if we being real, I can never forgive you and never called me back. You never called me back. The destiny's written for real. All right. Then he says, I'll make them remember. I could have fell back like the married rapper, but we engaged.
I found that bar hard.
So
Yeah.
him and J. Cole, he says J. Cole didn't call him back. Remember, J. Cole said in a recent interview, like he kind of like was in touch with him, but he didn't make it seem like they're mad cool.
He said he's
Wait,
talked to
but-
them here and there.
yeah,
in the
but-
last
Pick up the
few
phone,
years.
nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, but like,
Pick
bro,
up the
like,
phone.
You getting dissed, bro.
He didn't call back Cam either.
J. Cole got to call back. He's
J.
busy
Cole
at
doesn't
Walmart
call
riding
back.
around bikes and shit, testing out his next bike at Walmart with his Crocs
If
on.
this doesn't make J. Cole give us something too, bro, then I don't know, man. J. Cole, at this point, yeah, just retire.
I mean, he kind of
J.
did
Cole's
before. He addressed Drake and he addressed like Kendrick. I don't think he's gonna do it again. Responding
He
this.
did it. He did Port Antonio.
Port Antonio, yeah.
And
he's
he
not
said
gonna
it
do it
straight
again.
up. This is kind of where I get why people are frustrated with Drake. Because, Drake, that nigga put you in a song that acknowledged the entire beef. He reflects on it. This is my point. J. Cole, who was not in the beef, can give me a song reflecting on the beef directly and fully and exploring it.
Yeah,
And in it, he says, Drake, I love you. You're my man. I never had problems with you.
yeah.
So for Drake to then turn around and do these kind of like subliminal bars, it's like, yo, Drake, if you had an issue with the way he handled it, talk about it. That's my only beef with this album, truly, is that this nigga blue-balled me. He gave me self-reflection, but there were moments where I was like, nigga, give me more. Fuck, speak more. Explore this further.
He also came at Jay-Z, Hove,
Another one I want him to explore.
Jay-Z.
Because why are you
The
subliminal?
Jay-Z, they have beef. Jay-Z recently said, why would I care about Drake and Kendrick and the beef? And why would I want to like make Kendrick perform not like us on purpose, etc.? Well, that's not my... But they've been taking shots at each other for years. Now there was rumors of the next Super Bowl maybe being Drake. I don't see this maybe even happening now if he's taking shots at Jay-Z, or maybe it still happens because it's business over beef. But here we have Jay-Z getting shots at twice. One on Janet, shut the fuck up. He says, "We know how you OGs rocking already, my nigga. The jig is up," right? And the jig is up is also Kendrick and I think J. Cole song. It might have been like a collab they did, I think years ago, something like that. It's an older record. And Whisper My Name. He says, "I'll take 500K, not the dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Because are you going to take $500,000 or the dinner with Jay-Z?" And Jay-Z himself said it, though, in an interview. He was like, take the money because I give you the game for free in my raps. Like, why would you want to take a dinner with me if I've been spitting the shit for years for free, giving you advice, dropping gems, which is true. So if we want to eliminate that as like not a diss, whatever, there's still subliminals with the OG talk, the Rock Nation. We know how you OGs rocking already. And there's been rumors of other shit happening behind the scenes, whether it's tour related, something, because it seems to be deeper. Jay-Z collaborates with Drake. He was on COB the last time we got them together, right? Did we get them after? No. We got him on Scorpion and I believe on COB. And obviously, back then, Thank Me Later, etc.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same as well. 4 times.
Pound cake.
It could have happened again this time. Did not happen. There's rumors of a new Jay-Z verse coming. It could have been on Iceman easily.
He also alluded that he is working against him. I forgot what song it was, but he alluded to the higher ups working against me again.
So it could be shots more towards Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z is gonna respond. I don't know how. He's gonna perform at the Yankee Stadium.
He's gonna send his shots then,
or he says a line. He doesn't even have to rap it. He could just say it.
Even after the interview, saying that he's not gonna tap into that no more. Like the rap game should move away from dissing each other and getting into beefs like that.
Yeah, I think he would address it. Whereas like
to show he's still him.
Yeah, like on some shit, like little boy him or some shit easily. Yeah. But at the same time, people gotta understand Drake. What did Drake say before? Drake literally said years ago. I forgot what album was. He was like, I used to want to turn into Hove until I became Hove. Until I'm Hove. Like he said, I wanted to be Jay-Z when I was coming up in the game until I became Jay-Z. That nigga said that shit years ago. He's been feeling this type of way with him where he's like, that's the ultimate goal to reach, but I've surpassed that or I'm that. That's how he feels.
I mean, he has that track too. He's like, I didn't cry when Pac died, but I probably will when Hove does. So
that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a hip hop head over there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Yeah, no.
You think Hove actually did it?
Did what?
Sabotages him?
I don't think so.
In any way?
I don't think so. I think if anything, he might have heard of it or could have played a part in maybe preventing something. But like how Jay-Z kind of feels that he's like, I don't want to, my name's not Bennett and I'm not in it. He might have heard some shit about some shit, this and that. I mean, he's a billionaire. He's in all these rooms. He probably knows the talks behind the scenes. He probably knows all these niggas' contracts. He probably knows Drake's contract. You know what I'm saying?
I think he did. I think Drake could be paranoid, and people have argued that. I also think I've been in corporate environments before. I've been in political environments before. Nigga, when niggas got influence, it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't the shot be more direct, though?
No, I think he's letting them know, like, I know what you are.
Okay.
And you wanna know why I know Drake would say some shit like that? Because of the Janice shit. Janice is the head of UMG in some way. Vic sent this in the chat, and he's shooting shots at Janice from UMG.
Yeah.
This is clearly a corporate conversation we're having now. And when it comes to corporate politics and politics in general, niggas who are in positions of power, who have friends in positions of power, what do? They sabotage niggas. They say, yo, do you like this nigga? I don't like this nigga.
Yeah.
Let's get this nigga out of here.
He does talk about it a lot. There's one line where he says like something about like, oh, he a fisherman, but he's like, that's like business talk or whatever. I don't know industry talk. I don't know what a fisherman is.
I mean, this one too, he talked about his label, but it kind of ties into Kendrick. He's like, my white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out his, my white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out of his body and finally got hot.
Yeah, that was like a Kendrick shot.
That was a Kendrick shot. That was one for the label and the Kendrick too.
And it was good. And I'm going to be real.
Put commas on that shit.
He acknowledged something that we covered on the pod before. In the intro, he mentions that he is fighting to get his music back on the radio.
Let's hold that thought. because we're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk about
And I think
that
that's
separately.
why it's important.
We're gonna do the independent talk because there's rumors right now with the independent talk and the label battle. Let's finish the disses. LeBron James, we caught this live. I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena because you always made your career off switching teams up.
Mm.
That's okay. We got that. Please stop asking about what's going on with
23andMe.
I'm a real nigga and he's not. It's in my DNA.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
That's a bar.
Quotable, one of the best bars this year. Quotable, one of the quotables of this year, and dismantles it. Like,
That's a
okay,
bar.
he doesn't fuck with him.
Yeah, that was hard. That was one of the best bars in a while from Drake.
Nigga. And LeBron said in the Speedy Mormon interview, he's like, I love him. I got love for him. We're on different, doing different things, whatever.
Nah.
And niggas ain't fucking with each other.
Drake wants to tell us so badly that he cheated on Savannah.
Imagine.
He's fiending to tell us, Vic. He's fiending. The funny part is Pusha T said it randomly, like 10 years ago.
Well, he could get more disrespectful, but I think he has respect, so that's why he's not going for the jugular with LeBron. It's more like, you know, I killed you, but it's not like I could have gone even crazier.
What if LeBron had said some disrespectful shit publicly back? You think Drake would have put it in the song that he was fucking on bitches?
Nigga, I think Drake got one ready to go for Bron. If Bron does like an IG story post on some shit,
Some crazy
I think
shit.
Drake got some shit ready to go for LeBron only.
That's why he just
I
said,
agree.
we know you
I
just
agree.
flip-flop teams. That's it, you know?
Yeah,
but I'm going to just
I
keep
know.
it that you just go on the other side when it's hot and shit.
Yeah,
That's
no.
I mean,
crazy.
he said he's not a real guy.
Yeah, no, he's not real. He's fake. And we've said it. I think he is, bro. If I have you tattooed on my body and we're mad close like brothers and sisters, we know each other's families, we're in each other's houses, and then you're over there at the pop out. Like, I understand you represent LA, but you're showing face purposely and you are dancing to this record when you don't need to necessarily do that. You're adding to the promotional aspect completely. You don't need to do that. You can fuck with the song, like the song, but to do everything else that he was doing, that was extra. It was extra, bro. And like, he's LeBron James. You don't have to partake in that because it helps your social status. You're already LeBron. You're not like an up and coming rookie that needs to get social status and like handshake niggas, etc. And you're not close to Kendrick. You're close to Drake. So that's where the 23andMe, you're not a real nigga shit. The shot, it makes sense.
Nah, LeBron was dick eating. Nah, because he got
He
on
was going
stage.
crazy.
He didn't get on stage, but he was there dancing.
Damn near.
Damn near got on stage. He was dick eating.
ASAP Rocky, shots at ASAP Rocky as well. On Firm Friends, he says, you can KYASAP. That's some shit that you could do for me. And it says KYS, kill yourself.
yourself.
Kill yourself ASAP.
Dang.
Right? And it's like a shot at ASAP, but then just with that line,
But
it's just in
just
general.
legit
was
telling
tough.
ASAP, kill yourself or
Yeah.
kill yourself as fast as you can.
Crazy.
You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
nasty.
Then on
Double entendre.
Double entendre. And on Burning Bridges is a diss song
It's exact all for him.
for
That's all
ASAP
for
Rocky.
him. That's all for him.
It's literally what he did on 8 out of 10 with Kanye.
Yeah,
when it's like, your wifey. It's the
yeah,
same
literally.
concept.
Your baby mama ain't even post you a single. Damn.
Where's she at?
Where's she at? Where's she at? You saw my brother was trying to fix it. Now you drop your album and you back dissing because he dissed him on Don't Be Dumb.
Mhm.
So
I didn't love that one. That one was petty, and I didn't like the idea of like, I'm gonna just burn these bridges. Like, bro, you haven't learned your lesson. Because you keep burning these bridges. You burn the bridge with Swiss. You burn the bridge with Alicia. You burn the bridge with everyone, with Rick, with everyone. You don't stop burning bridges. I didn't like that one. That one was like, all right, you're being petty here.
and you had a theory where people were saying like because he said sister
Yeah.
as someone else because of the sister. But I think like we're saying now, I think it's just
I think it's just ASAP.
her
It's
best
ASAP,
friend is
yeah.
called M. Dot. It's like a sister. It might be his. I don't know if it's actually. I don't think it's actually
No,
sister.
supposedly, well, she got Drake was like partying with Rihanna's stepsister too. Like he was out there like doing something with her.
Because when
So
all
one
said
of her
that, I'm
sisters.
like
That it might be Jay-Z.
Jay-Z because of Solange, but then that didn't make sense.
And
No,
he
because he
posted
hasn't dropped
some-
music in so long.
Yeah, why
And-
would Beyonce post a single?
I get it. It's also because he posted Solange during the rollout. Randomly.
Oh, he did do that back then. Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple months, a year or a half ago during the 100 gigs era. Damn.
And niggas are like, there's no coincidence with Drake. And Beyonce is a Drake fan. He wrote stuff on Renaissance.
Yeah.
He produced.
They need to make the live version from the music video, the one on DSPs. When the boys are all like echoing where she at. When they're like dancing together, that shit's hard.
The
nigga.
live audio.
The live audio, they gotta do that. Put that one and swap it with the audio. Some more disses here. Pusha T and Pharrell on Make Them Pay. He says, I got all the chains. I got all the chains that they never ever repped in Virginia. I got niggas prized possessions. I get possessive on niggas. Virginia, they're from the Virginia and the chains that Pharrell had on auction and he bought them. He already addressed that. What was that music video? Was it Jumbotron shit popping?
Yeah.
When he had that shit in the Jumbotron shit popping music video. Kendrick's responded to this too. Like for Pharrell.
Yeah, because that was
I'll
a
inherit the
Pharrell and
beef.
Pusha T with this.
Yeah, it's like I'll inherit the beef for Pharrell. And like Pharrell, I think was on, doesn't he have a song? Yeah, he was on he did the Clips album and Kendrick was on the Pharrell beat, the Clips album of the year last year. Yeah, this is more shots. As expected, because Pusha T still be like subbing him, even in random features, whatever, they still be taking shots. That's another beef that's not gonna die anytime soon.
So Vic, let me ask you this question real quick. He's dissing all these people who are very famous. Not famous, very important in music. What does he think is gonna happen once he's independent? Like, does he think it's gonna be easier for him to clear music and distribute it when you've beef with every major giant in the music industry?
I think he got it, bro. I think he got it.
Yeah.
His fans.
Yo, you know,
I think
you know what he
got
could do, bro?
He's not gonna get these
could do his
these
own-
samples clearance though.
He could do his own website and like just
Okay, so that'd be an
direct
issue.
to
Maybe the
consumer.
samples, like people not wanting to give him beats.
and people not wanting their artists to work with him either.
But fuck the artists that don't want to work with him. That's Drake, bro. You see, Future just came back with him. Like, there's artists that has a name that's gonna work with him. That's gonna go crazy.
I'm on the way
But
with Future. Future don't
imagine-
stand on shit.
Imagine the producers that want to work with Drake too. So now he's independent. He can be literally, yo, this beat, I'm gonna make the song right now. Tomorrow we making it global. And that's it, bro.
be
He don't have to wait for
independent, though?
nothing. That's crazy.
Will he be
My
independent?
favorite
If he's out there.
My favorite diss probably is this one. Rick Ross. He says, on Make Them Pay, dog, I was aiding Ross with streams.
Before Aiden Ross was.
Helping Rick Ross with the streams on his, because the biggest Rick Ross songs have Drake on them. I was aiding Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed, the streamer Aiden Ross.
Mm-hmm.
That bar.
Good. That shit was good.
If it's one of those bars, it's like, why didn't he think about that one before? Like, that's such, like, he could have said that on the Family Matters. That's like such a good ass, like, wow. Like, what? Where was this bar? It's almost like when you try something and you eat some shit at a new bakery and you're like, damn, this fucking butter biscuit, like this shit, where have you been all my life? That's that type of bar. Like, it feels like something that it gave me, what's that shit called? Not amnesia. Like when you feel like you've been here before.
Deja vu.
Deja
Deja
vu.
vu.
It's a deja vu bar.
Texas Roadhouse.
Nigga, I'm like, God damn. Damn. And again, that one line, he didn't have to do more.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do more.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Travis Scott, Make Them Pay. He says, I'm trying to catch one of you boys stargazing in the field like little leaguers. Because the Travis Scott stargazing song.
And he's
Is
been
that a Travis Scott diss?
No,
Travis
that
Scott's
sounds
not on the
forced.
album.
That sounds forced.
And Travis Scott
There
hasn't
was
posted Iceman.
nobody-
But
on the
the reason
album.
they said that is because I think he's been helping a lot, like the little league team in like Texas or some shit like that. So people were putting like 2 and 2 together.
Y'all niggas is stretching it.
That's what people were saying.
I didn't
don't
catch
know.
that one.
People, I mean,
Reaching right out
I found it hard to believe because people were straight on speculating that he was going to be on the album itself. You know what I'm saying?
And he wasn't.
They said supposedly there's a Playboy Cardi bar in there too.
That one I believe.
The baby boy, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's real. I saw like one of the opium niggas do some like Iceman shit, so I'm like, oh, I don't think this is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some stuff in there that's like, I do think it's reaching.
DJ Khaled. Crazy as this overall is the DJ Khaled diss. Make Them Pay, he says, and Khaled, you know what I mean. Directly saying his name. One of the only niggas he says his name directly. DJ Khaled and Ross, he says, Khaled, you know what I mean. The beef was fully live and you went halal and you got on your dean. Halal is when they blessed the meat before killing the
I believe so.
the animal,
yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
So it's like basically what he's doing right now. Because today he's like posting prayers and bless up, and your people are still waiting for a free Palestine, but apparently everything isn't black and white and red and green,
Yeah,
which
the
is
colors of
the
the flag.
color
The colors of
colors
the
of the
flag.
Palestinian
Yeah, it was
flag,
tough.
Palestinian
Yeah.
flag. Insane. In that moment, I feel like DJ Khaled, wherever he was hearing that, he swallowed. Like he took like a gulp, like
It's
choked on
also-
his own spit.
It's also beyond DJ Khaled for me. And I hope that people understand that by Drake saying that, a major artist has decided to say free Palestine.
Yep.
And it's not Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
And I know a lot of you are going to go on the internet and say, he's not our savior. That's not what we're talking about when we mention that. It's that Kendrick Lamar has consistently stood behind civil rights. He has consistently stood behind black issues and the oppression, the systemic oppression of black people. But he seems to have been silent on this Palestine issue when it's a black problem, because the people in Palestine are being slaughtered, not because Israel is just a piece of shit. It's because it's racism and genocide on a black culture and a black people.
Yeah.
And his silence speaks volumes. So for him to not say anything and for Drake to say something first, it tells me either you don't care or you're afraid of losing the relationships that you have established in the industry, which is incredibly concerning, because then it makes me question everything else you've said at this point.
And he does also say, free all my guys up. But the way he says it purposely, free all my guys, it's free Gaza.
Yeah, free Gaza.
Free Gaza.
Nah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
And he also says, you know, when I'm talking about, you know, when ICE comes through, runaway, I'm not talking about the fake feds. Like, he's dissing the federal, the ICE agents. He's like, yo, even addressing that idea, because they're like, oh, are you going to call the Iceman if there's the ICE stuff is happening? He's like, no, I'm not the fake feds. I'm talking about this is a character. I'm not them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not co-signing them either. That whole MAGA narrative they try to put on him, he's blowing it out the water, right? We also have disses towards DJ Mustard. He says on Too Hard for the Radio, he literally says Mustard's name. He said, Mustard heard about us, got to catch up to the slabs. You ain't had one since me and YG rapped. Facts, 900 million for the tracks. Rack City, bitch, we remember that. Yeah, you should try to get back to that. So
I enjoyed that song.
That
song's a
song
banger.
is like basically saying, I'm
Love
gonna make a
Rack City.
version of your song or your sound purposely going at you. And I think it's produced by the Bay Area, Kyrie. Shout out to the producers from the out there as well.
He uses
Pilo, I think Pilo and Kyrie. I
he
think,
uses a legendary Bay Area flow as well.
yeah,
forgot
I
the
think it might
artist's
be a
name.
Mac Dre. Maybe a Mac Dre
It
flow.
might be Mac Dre, yeah.
Fire. It's not better than Not Like Us. I would have to revisit GNX. It might not be better than some of the West Coast sounding songs on there, but it's really good as far as also what he's doing and what he's trying to make it seem. Because obviously, them niggas is from there, so they're gonna have
A one-up.
they're gonna have a one up because that's their blood. But he's telling you like I could do this too and I could play with this. You know, it's like it's poking the bear, nigga.
Yeah,
poking the bear.
Yeah,
I like- it's just fun.
the purpose of it, it did what it had to
It
do.
did what I had to do.
You know what I'm saying? Was it great?
That was a shot back to Hillbilly.
Yep, Keem as well.
Yeah, that was him saying, you got my track, cool. Now I got yours. And I did it just as good. God bless.
DeMar DeRozan on National Treasures. I sent him a set because I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we must have been dealing the spur of the the spur of the moment.
This was crazy.
Because why did we think you could get us a ring? Kawhi Leonard. Because Kawhi, could we think that you could? And I think we heard this as a leak months ago.
At first, I thought he was dissing Kawhi too. And I'm like, yo, fuck Kawhi. And that went over my head. That it was DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he was dissing DeMar DeRozan.
Because he says it here.
And Kawhi
and he's
came back.
emphasizing that Kawhi Leonard was able to get a chip.
Yeah.
The same, and he was traded for DeMar DeRozan, and he was able to get that chip for them. So that's the play on words.
They bragging about how you went home. The fuck are they on? Crody, we threw them away. G-Pop, the coach, Popovich, sent us a real one from Dago, Kawhi. And the next thing we knew, we was doing parades.
Damn.
Hit that nigga in the stomach, nigga.
No, yeah.
You want to be
touched him.
dancing and shit in the videos and shit?
Yeah.
Hit you in the stomach,
Yeah,
nigga. I thought we were brothers.
He fucked them.
Yo.
Because, DeMar DeRozan, I'm going to let you know, that nigga sucks. That nigga's ass. That's a MIDI machine that can't win shit for his life, just getting bounced by LeBron.
But shout out to him as a person. Do not send any Crips our way.
I
No
don't know
gang
that
members
nigga.
our way.
DeMar's low-key
I live
nice,
too
though.
far.
He's nice. Yo.
No,
He's a
not.
hooper, bro.
No, he's not.
He's just been in unfortunate teams. He's going crazy for the
Bro,
Kings.
DeMar
and all the
DeRozan
people.
is like a worse version of Michael Jordan in the modern era.
I think he averaged
He's
like
ass.
20 this season, bro. Like that's crazy.
Erlen, stop, bro. Before I get turned up in here, bro. Because I'm not gonna say DeMar DeRozan
the last
sucks
this
so
year.
badly that his coach, who won Coach of the Year, got fired because of him. This nigga is ass, bro. I'm not hearing about DeMar DeRozan, bro.
You have the last diss, Dr. Dre. I'll make them remember. Drake says, if Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail just based off the name that it spells. What do they say that it's just... What they say they just smelled? I heard they got special places in hell for niggas joking about evil when they did it themselves. Damn. That's a direct response to Dr. Dre high-fiving Lucien Grange after Kendrick Lamar won the Grammy after the Drake and Kendrick beef. Because it's like Lucien is the label head celebrating Dr. Dre what are you doing? Hold up, why are you celebrating, right? What's going on? So he puts out there, hey, you have accusations against you, all this stuff, because
I enjoyed that.
the accusation talk, because people be quiet about the Dr. Dre shit.
He should be doing that more. He should be calling these people out for their accusations.
He's calling everyone out, nigga.
He should be doing that more.
And the wordplay was phenomenal, because it's like, take out the AK, the gun, he'd be in jail, and in the AK, Dr. Dre, this nigga's rapping his ass off. So I appreciated that. And again, addressing the Lucy and Grange hi-fi, because we talked about that shit in here. And I really thought, I'm like, how does this nigga feel some type of way about that? Because that was kind of crazy. Because it was like awkward almost. When you watch it, they like look at each other and like, yeah. Like, I don't know.
They look like best friends, Vic.
I don't know.
Which they probably are. This is where I go back
It was as if they were, but they didn't. They're like, are we going to do it publicly? You know, that's the vibe it gave, bro. Like, we are behind the scenes, but publicly,
You know what it is, bro? I think for a lot of fans, we grew up with a lot of these rappers, so we don't see them as being executives now. They're probably great friends.
Mad business.
Mad business. We just don't know because we're not purview to the conversations in those rooms. But I could see a world where Dr. Dre and Lucian Grange are great friends.
And like
and Drake knows it.
Yeah, and like WWE, it helps the story out. Why am I gonna mess up the money when we can, mess around, whatever. There's also another one too. Shout out to David from .f with the super chat, $17.99.
Yeah,
Is he intentionally doing 4 beats at the beginning of most songs to diss Pharrell's producer tag? Pretty petty as fuck. I mentioned that too. Remember, I whispered my name when it started. I was like, did Pharrell produce it? Is that something that Pharrell has like copyrighted? Like that 4-beat thing?
He doesn't have it copyrighted, I believe, but he does it as like his signature thing.
That is his signature stuff.
But it wasn't
yeah.
as apparent to me. I would have to revisit it, but that's a
lot
good
of beats
question.
had it.
That's
A
a
lot
good
of beats had
question.
it.
Because it could be the case. Drake, independent, and projections. Let's do 2 quick combos on this. Projections. Right now, they're saying Drake's gonna sell like 500,000, almost 600,000 just on Iceman. I think 150,000 on Maid of Honour, and Habibti like 110,000. Collectively around 800,000, almost 1 million. And I think it's gonna go up because that was just projections day after. Usually when people like the music, they like the music a lot, the projections go up higher. I think he can do 1 million overall collectively. That's without pre-orders, that's without merch, that's without bundles, that's without vinyls, which everybody does all those things. That's without pre-ads, none of that shit. He put it just music and music videos. Finally, a bunch of Drake music videos, good music videos, fucking artistic expression and fucking thematic and shit. That is insane. And number 1, they're saying it's probably gonna be Janice, shut the fuck up, or Maya Santana. If she gets a number 1, that shows you again. Like this nigga put this underground artist on the song,
Effect.
the Drake Effect. Now she has a number 1 song in the what?
Isn't she signed
Another
a Future?
No, that's rumors. That's not real. She's not signed to Future. She's not a free band, and that wouldn't make sense either. I hope she doesn't get signed to Future. She has nothing. Hell no. She's not. Boston Richie is. Well, I'm not sure if they
Let's move on.
if they dropped him off. We don't want to revisit that topic.
That makes sense.
God bless.
Yeah.
And the intro, obviously, which every track 1 of every album is the most streamed the first day of, and then days after people revisit the other ones that they favorite the most, etc. What are your thoughts on this? Because I think he's gonna pass the Michael Jackson actual number, and I think he might pass more.
He's
see
not
this
passing
week.
the Beatles, Vic.
I see this week him getting a number 1, and this back and forth shit. I think next week he's gonna get a different number 1 with a different song, and they might do 3 weeks in a row. And I know that in the summer it's gonna pick up whether it's this album Iceman or the Maid of Honour. There's a lot of hits everywhere.
Yeah.
There's plenty of hits.
Vic, the Beatles
And people-
have 20.
Shh.
Don't start now.
Michael
Please
Jackson's
don't
what,
start.
13?
He's 13. If
He gets 3 more.
He's not gonna beat
That's
the Beatles.
14, 15, 16. All you need is 4 more. If he doesn't beat it this year, he's beating the Beatles at some point, brother. And he's going to do that shit independently. Which we'll get into the independent talk in a second. But just based off projections, was I wrong?
That's scary.
Was I wrong?
You said 1 million. We're not counting the other two, Vic. We're counting just Iceman.
It's a million.
No,
you
no,
said just Iceman.
It's a million.
No, he's always twisting his shit to benefit him, bro.
And you know
You
why?
said just Iceman.
You know why, Vic?
Nah.
Because before we knew about the 3 albums, we was just talking about Iceman. We didn't know until that night.
If I knew it was 3 albums, I would have
You
given a
can't-
different prediction.
Nah.
If you didn't drop the 2 albums, people would have given those 200,000 streams to this album.
That's not true.
100%.
Hell no, because niggas don't like the other
100%.
albums. That's the only positive thing about this entire thing is that people are actually debating which one is better, and some people are leaving the other 2 and just going to one. That's a thing. A lot of people are saying that. They're like, 1 out of 3 is good, or 2 out of 3 is good. Like, that's a thing, Vic.
You're gonna see by this time next week. Platinum.
Iceman,
Well, it can't go
say-
platinum, I guess.
he can't go platinum, Vic,
No, he
on
can't
3
go
albums.
platinum.
It's only one.
This time next month.
You know what I think?
Octane just went platinum this weekend. Don Toliver, congratulations to him.
Good job.
shit.
Good for
shit.
you.
Good
Good
shit.
shit. You deserve that
Good shit.
shit.
Album of the year.
I personally believe Iceman's going to be number 1, and the other 2 will drastically fall.
Yes.
They will have their moment, and then they will fall.
Yes.
And he said on the album, before we get the Chubb Corner's reaction to the projections, he did say on the album at one point, you guys caught the line where he was like, what's this shit on the charts? Like, I don't recognize these songs on the charts.
That was funny.
I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's about to flood the charts and shit. He's like, I looked at the charts, I don't even recognize what's on here. It's like, nigga, you probably do because you listen to all that shit. You listen to Morgan Wallen and all that shit. But he's saying that because that's how people can feel. He's a genius, bro. But what's your predictions on the projections? I think it's surpassed
Just
your numbers
Iceman or all 3?
on anything because you guys said
I don't think I gave a
Iceman.
number. I don't think I gave a number.
I don't know. I think you guys said like 300.
Nah, I said 500. I said 500 plus.
Okay.
We round that
You
back.
did.
I said that was gonna be a 500.
I
I
think-
still feel like it's gonna be over 500.
I don't know if I gave a number, but if I did, it was probably like I was like
I think you
I
know.
think
what
you
was
agreed
lower.
with me. It was
Yeah,
350.
you know
like
what was
350.
lower. Yeah, 350,
like 350,
400.
400.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 500,000 for real.
Just Iceman. We're talking just Iceman.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, I was gonna say, bro, he occupied the top 48 when he dropped, bro. So he's gonna get a lot of the singles.
But
And
that's
he's
on
definitely gonna be
streaming.
close.
That's on streaming, but it could
For
cross
sales though,
It could cross over to
I
Billboard
can see a lot of replay on this album, bro.
because radio comes into play. You have to take that into account.
So that's the problem, and that's why the
The
song.
blackmail and all that.
That's why Nokia never hit number 1, because when they changed the formula for determining charts, they evaluated that radio streams were more valuable.
Yeah.
Because the argument was that it's a way to remove the bot influence. Because if you're just counting streams, then people could just bot. So they were like, okay, we know the radios that are playing it are actual human beings.
Yeah.
The problem is he's blackballed from the radios. We saw this. Like, I remember I came in here and said, yo, when you look at the chart, Nokia has no radio streams, but it has more streams than the number 1 right now by almost 3 times the amount. The same happened with, I think it happened. I'd have to double check with Justin Bieber and this nigga, Travis Scott, but I'd have to check that there was a similar situation where they manipulated the game. So I don't know, bro. Vic, I think he might fall faster than you think if the radio's not playing him.
I mean, he says it in one of the tracks. He's like, "Oh fuck it, if I got a battle to be on radio again or some shit like that." He says some line.
I mean,
What are you
he has
talking
a
about?
song. I'm too hard for the fucking radio. He basically
Yeah.
saying I'm better than the radio.
But he legit says like, "Yo, if I have to battle for this shit to be like, kind of like relevant or whatever, Ben, or like sounding again on the thing, he's like, I'm gonna fucking do it."
I mean,
Which-
Janice, Shut the Fuck Up being projected to number 1 is interesting because can you play it on the radio? I mean, what's the clean version like
I mean, he did. You only hear Janet shut the fuck up like 3 times
in the background?
and it's in the
Yeah.
background.
But it is funny how that's the title and then that could
Yeah.
be the number 1 song in the country. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Comment down below what's your thoughts on the projections. Again, obviously outselling Kendrick, outselling J. Cole. It's not even a question if it was gonna happen. Like, it's Drake, and I know people thought like because Triple S, Some Sexy Songs for You, Party Next Door, those numbers last year. Oh my god, oh my. No. With the proper rollout, like I said, which he gave us fully up until the last second, there was still rollout, and the rollout continued after because it's like, oh, here's 2 more albums. You are gonna get the bigger numbers like that, and he did it just off the music. No pre-order, no bundles, no nothing, no merch.
Yeah.
And you know how much fire Iceman merch we could get with that idea, that concept. You could do amazing shit. They dropped like an OVO hoodie.
So that doesn't
That's
count.
like a
those
pre-order. No,
OVOs?
that doesn't count. No, it's like that's OVO, the brand by itself, which wasn't even promoted much. I just found it randomly.
Yeah, but remember, didn't the lady say that Drake has nothing to do with it?
Support with the brand, the clothing brand. Yeah, I think it's Boy gets all the money for the clothes, supposedly, some shit like that. So I don't think it was necessarily, it's not a part of the rollout. It was just Iceman themed hoodie.
Also, I found the article. So it says instead of just counting the raw number of plays, which is spins, Billboard measures radio success by audience impressions. This calculates roughly how many times the song was heard by the public. A song that plays on a major top 40 station in New York City during rush hour receives far more points than a late night play on a small market college station. For context, a number one song on the radio songs charts typically generates between 70 million to 85 million audience impressions per week.
Damn.
So we are going to come back to this and we're going to see if they're playing him on the radio. Because I think, Vic, he might be number one album. He might not get the number one single.
Now, there's a big conversation surrounding Drake right now. Drake right now, the entire music industry has its eyes on Drake because he just dropped 3 albums in one day. We've never seen a major artist like this do something like this, of this magnitude. We've seen albums come out one week, next week back to back. Future. We've seen people drop 2 albums, double albums. We've seen people drop 3 albums, DMX, in a year. But the same day, 3 albums, 3 different genres, 3 different vibes with hit potential records on each of them. This is unlike anything we've ever seen. But there is a twist to this. Could it be for the reason that he says B's on the table and a lot of songs on here, he wants to get out of this deal with UMG. The reason he's suing UMG, the Not Like Us Kendrick situation, he says is not because of Kendrick, it's I'm suing the man. I'm trying to get out this deal. He wants triple, double, whatever. If this is the case, is he out the deal? Is Drake independent now? There's rumors of this, nothing confirmed. People are talking online as if they have his contract in their face. You guys do not. He could have more obligations to be committed to this contract. But as of right now, there's 3 albums. So if there was 3 albums left, it makes kind of sense to me because think about it. That would have been this year, next year, and the year after if he drops 1 album a year. I think that it should make sense. At the same time, on Twitter and a bunch of social media platforms, UMG is taking down clips of people showing the Iceman music videos and songs, even if it's like a 10-second, 15-second long quick clips of Iceman songs, UMG's ripping them down. It's one of the craziest copyright strike takedowns, sweeps I've seen in UMG history. They're very anal with Drake. They've done this. I think our Twitter got suspended because of Drake years ago.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happens with Drake. But to this level, I haven't seen it. Is it on purpose? Drake came at Lucian Grange. He has a whole song called Shut the Fuck Up Janice, who allegedly works for UMG. Now we have rumors of this being his commitment to get out the album contract to be independent. Is this the real deal? I think it makes sense to me because that's how you do that. Because for example, Habibti, to me, I didn't need that album. I'm like, it's like the
hell no.
I didn't need it. It's okay, but I didn't need it.
No. You
but then if
if
it's like a contract obligation, oh my God, what's next? Independence, and he could be the biggest independent artist of all time. He could do that because Kanye West is independent doing numbers. But if Drake does these numbers independently,
but is he really thinking that because he has a whole fucking song about bees on the table? So is he really thinking about going independent?
Could he make billions independently without the label? Yeah. I think so, no?
Bro,
Yeah.
He would have to put in some work, but
it's like when people go to Shark Tank, bro. And sometimes the deals doesn't happen, but you get a projection as to where your business is going to be.
Yeah.
So imagine that contract they was telling them, yo, we'll give you a bill now. Never giving you a bill before. Here's a bill.
My thing
and you're hearing Russ and all these people get all this money from the streams that they do.
He shouts out Russ.
Oh, shout out to Russ. He did shout out Russ.
Like, what? Imagine the numbers Drake is going to do with his things. That's insane, bro. Like,
but this is my thing, though. Drake is a billionaire, right? But is Drake a billionaire strictly because of the music?
No.
He probably made business moves, but he's one of the few rappers that like made his money back.
He got like 40 million a year from Steak.
No, for sure.
That's who.
Yeah, he got like 40 million from Steak.
New York Times. Oh, go.
Yeah, my thing is just legally, I don't know the structure of this contract. I don't know how it operates. But what I'm assuming is, even though it's a distribution deal, they're still helping with like pushing the album, like in the past, UMG.
I mean, they have to make their money.
Yeah, so that's my thing is like, I think they were playing a role with distribution and promotion. With that gone, yeah, Drake gets more money, but he has to spend a lot more money now distributing this album and putting money into the market. Because here's the other thing: is like you got to pay to create the vinyls. You got to pay to create the CDs. Like
if he wants to make merch,
he wants physical. You need to put that money up front yourself. He has the money. It's just we can't assume that he's just going to be up billions off just streams. Like no, there's a process. He's going to have to take a loss first before he gets a W.
And he says on the album, he has that song, "I just wanna be free," and he has that free sample. And it's like free would be independent.
Yeah.
So it seems like he would prefer the independence. New York Times podcast, the Popcast, shout out to them. They said that they talked to Drake and UMG's side separately about the situation. If he's committed, completed the commitment. This was today, and they said it's complicated. That's what that's all they'll say. They said it's complicated. They can't confirm or deny stuff, but they're just saying that it's complicated after talking to them. Those albums are licensed, and they usually could have sometimes a reverse clause based on either the advance or time period, and Drake owns every master from Certified Lover Boy up until now. That's what people have been saying. That's the masters that he owns. I think that might be around the Frozen Moments LLC and that all that stuff. I believe it might be that.
That is not the masters I would want to own.
So that's another thing. Because if you put a price on Drake's entire masters overall,
the back catalog is more valuable.
the back, but it just
The new shit ain't touching the old old numbers.
The old
bro.
shit still charting. When there wasn't no hip hop stuff, his old stuff was still
charting.
getting.
That's what I was listening to.
Yeah, a lot of that
Crazy.
music is worth more than life itself, bro.
Quick
bless.
super chat. Truth Seeks 72 with the 6.99. Appreciate you, bro. They're trying to use Drake and use him as a pawn to get other artists to come to them. It's like a pyramid scheme. Leech off Drake's success to Billy.
listen.
I guess.
There's another one before.
I said,
Oh, yeah, read it.
I would use that.
Yeah.
I would use Drake too if he's giving me that money. And then Shane Too Cool with the 199. Iceman is a classic for me. Only 2 skips are on there. I think Vic agrees with you, bro.
Vic super agrees with you.
Nah,
Calling it
Vic wants
classic.
you to
Only
join
2
a fan
skips.
club.
Only 2 skips.
not a classic. And technically one skip because if I'm talking about
Another one, Chris with the 2. It would be smart for Drake to stay at UMG.
I think that Drake doesn't stay at UMG. I think there's too much damage done. I think if there is a world where he were to stay, it's like a settlement situation of some crazy number or something, because he shitted on Lucien, all the stuff, the Janice shit. There's so much that they typically don't get involved with because they're so behind the scenes, and he's bringing it to the forefront and he's embarrassing them in the forefront. Didn't he like follow or like have like the social media type of interaction with like even Lucien's daughter? Or like a niece or something.
I
like
think he kept like posting her or something.
yeah, something like that. So that's the type of game he's playing.
My thing is this.
What if he fucks Lucien Grange's wife?
So let me. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He might fuck her, bro. Like we don't know what's up with this nigga, bro.
But here's my thing. I've seen this before where an artist believes that they're bigger than the program. They're bigger than the machine. It destroyed Michael. It destroyed Kanye. Why do we think why do we think Drake's going to be different? I don't see a world where Drake sues the record labels, leaves the label, starts his own independent thing and actually sees success, and the record labels won't work tooth and nail to crush him. And to say that he's too big to crush, again, they crushed Michael. Like, that was a whole thing. Him and Sony was a real thing back then. They crushed Kanye. Explain to me how they're not going to crush Drake. I want you guys to give me a genuine answer here.
But I mean, unless they find a story about Drake, because Michael got crushed too with all the little things on the side with it wasn't a little thing, but with the messing with kids and all that stuff. Even though it was kind of debunked after, but during that time it messed him up. But I mean, unless they find something about Drake to really put him down, because even Kendrick kind of did it with calling him a pedo and stuff. And he came back even crazier. People are still bumping him.
Yeah, there was like
I don't think there's no way to stop him. I think he did his time on the labels. He knew how the industry moves. He built his fan base crazy where he doesn't need that no more, bro. No matter how much you stop him, I think he still got it.
I think there's a reason
force.
Taylor Swift hasn't gone independent.
She probably got a fucking bag.
The contract is insane.
Let's be honest,
And
Vic.
she owns everything. I mean, I guess they do everything to distribute shit for her, get her on radio.
There's a reason why
She has to have a very special deal because she bought everything back, so it's like, and she's still over there.
I don't think it's a coincidence. And that's my fear, is that Drake is so petty right now and angry. Even though he's self-reflecting, I think he's still angry and petty. He may be making the wrong decision.
I think Drake has like a monthly meeting with Taylor Swift behind the scenes. And they talk about this type of stuff. I'm telling you. That friendship bracelet on the cover is not for no reason. Y'all didn't catch that. That's the friendship. That's the Taylor Swift friendship bracelet that nigga got on that fucking wrist.
He said, if you
It's
could
for a
get
point.
out, get out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And remember, there was somebody from, I was going to say earlier, was the OVO camp, allegedly told the investor, Ian Dunlap, that if something happens on a boat, remember, Drake doesn't like boats or some shit like that. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Are they going to blow up Drake on a boat like Grand Theft Auto? Like, what is about to happen? Like, is he okay? So if they're worried about his life and livelihood, then it's because they know that is some Prince, Michael Jackson shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like you said. And we were like talking about this for months and people were alluding to it, podcast for months, once this lawsuit happened for a year. But no one knew because Drake didn't do an interview. We had to wait for him to confirm that that's the reason. Is that why you're doing it? Even though it's going to still look weird in hip-hop history, is it for a bigger purpose? And he confirmed on the album. It's for, I want to get out this, I just want to be free.
DJ Wicked with the 499. I love y'all, but by the way, but all of this Drake release mid Shake My Head. We are talking about Drake. This was not impressive, but worth waiting 2 years for from the biggest.
Bro, and if he's
You
trying
can feel that way. You can feel that way.
if he's trying to get out the contract too, these are good. We're good enough. Fuck it to, these are still kind of slappers. Iceman got slaps. But then the rest was possible for him to get out, and now he really got the slaps on the way. Like he showed you, he's gonna still do numbers with what he releases now, but independently now he really got the shit that he got stored. That's kind of scary, bro. Because that's what makes it scary, bro.
It's not Sway Lee shit. Hell no, it's not that bullshit. It's not like, it doesn't feel like it's.
Why
like,
did you just stray
Sway Lee, bro?
Nah, but why'd you just give him that
pull
stray?
up at your door,
Nah,
bro.
Vic,
I'm sorry.
Vic, like you
Sway
said
Lee
that
gonna
mad
pull up at your
disrespectfully.
door.
My boy Sway.
Why you beefing with Sway
I'm
now?
just trying to be free. And he said he's gonna mature. That he's getting closer to maturing, Drake, on this album, right?
No,
He's
took
like, oh,
40
people want me to
years.
mature. People want me to mature. Guess when he's maturing? When he's independent. I'm gonna mature when I'm independent.
He's going from the boy to the man.
I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna go from the boy to the man, right? And then people also said, hey, H-I-M. The first letter of each album spells him. H-I-M. I'm like, oh, this nigga's really him. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, is like that calculated? It could have been.
Nigga's reaching.
I don't know. For
Nigga's reaching.
the music video, he was Iceman when they did the infrared.
What dropped first?
He was fully blue. Molly Santana and Future, they were red.
Yeah, because he's the Iceman.
But he's the Iceman.
Yeah, that's why he was all
fully
blue. Yeah, yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of attention. He's never paid this much attention to detail in an album history.
I read it.
Like his best music, his best work, Take Care and stuff. There was dope stuff around it, but it wasn't like a heavy thought out, like, oh my God, a lot of layers type of rollout. It was a lot of beautiful things that they would do, the videos, etc. It's not like Easter eggs and like, oh my God, the Iceman shit that he did is the most layered and thought out shit where you're still catching things after. So I think that there could be a case where what he's saying is legit. This album, you hear it, at least how I heard it from intro to outro. He wants to, okay, I'm gonna start becoming the man, the mature shit. Literally as if it's next. When is that? When you get independent. Now I'm gonna give you what you niggas always wanted, right? I'm gonna give it to you independently, which is interesting. Because I guess at that point, do you care more about the sales or less if you're independent? Because you have the contract obligations. So I guess you care about the contract obligation because I think you have to sell a certain amount too. But if you're independently, it's like, now I could do whatever the fuck I want. Which kind of always felt like he did, but I guess this whole time there's constraints and shit. Obviously.
Oh yeah, like I feel like he was one of the few artists that made that money to, that the contract, the labels was like, we're gonna give you more. But I mean, with this, like how Noel said, everything was sporadic with the disses. What if he addressed everything that he needed to address with what the old shit was, and now independently he just gives you a brand new, fresh vibe. Doesn't address nothing no more. He's like, all right, everything's off my back. I don't gotta do it with anybody, and brings you a crazy
He could do some shit, bro.
independent bag.
That 100 gigs shit that we saw, I think that's like a allusion to what could come. A website, as we said it here, like create your own shit, your own website, your own direct to consumer type shit, whatever. If you go independent, I think he could successfully do that.
Yeah.
Because we, as friends years ago, would listen to OBO Sound Radio, SoundCloud drops, when he would drop songs randomly at 4 a.m. and people would listen to it like, oh, he dropped a song in the middle of the night. There's not a lot of artists could do that and people give a fuck about the music. Where it's just this almost like underground vibe to it while still being this fucking big, and you still have like an underground vibe, like you just drop it in the middle of the night and niggas give a fuck about it. It's hard, you play it. The 100 gig shit, it was like a proof of concept. The people go to the website, people cared about it. You know, the music wasn't what we got now, but it was like, hey, I could do this, you know, and it's not necessarily ineffective. Like, people are going to the website. I created the whole folder narrative and the leaks or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do that properly, where now it's like the website that we go to, what's it called? DrakeRelated.com, and then put shit on there where people go check it out. You know, direct to consumer, the independent Drake. And we haven't even gotten to what could come, because I think we're going to get, obviously, a tour. The Freeze the World tour, which I think hopefully ties up that contract obligation, the Live Nation shit. Because remember, he had a text got reeled years ago, like, I'm a slave or whatever. I think that could be next. Am I too crazy to say stadium tour? Is
Someone
that
in the
crazy?
chat was saying that
Am I crazy for that?
by himself.
I mean, if you add someone, who the fuck can it can't be Nicki now? Because
Future.
Well,
Nicki's dumbass.
He burned every bridge he has. So
Crazy.
Future. I mean,
Future. Him and Future will sell out. I feel
Future
like.
is dropping an album soon.
that could be it.
All they gotta do is perform their old shit, bro.
Wayne's
Bro,
already on tour. It can't be Wayne.
Hmm.
Chris Brown and Usher already doing their thing. Rihanna though, he not Rihanna. Him and Rihanna ain't the thing no more. Yeah.
He's the only person.
Or
he has is
Birdman. Maybe do
Future.
Birdman. Him and Birdman.
Nah, it would be him in Future.
Quavo
Nah,
will
gotta,
come
gotta,
on.
nigga. Gotta.
Gunna will come
No,
on.
gotta. I'm
to- I don't know.
Don't need no other. Tiger.
It's like,
It's sad that
Right
this
City.
nigga's broken so many friendships. We gotta mention names like Tiger. Someone did mention that. This
What about
nigga-
by himself, bro?
No, Vic, stop.
I don't know. I mean, 10 stadiums. It doesn't have to be a bunch of stadiums. 10
I think he'll
stadiums.
do stadium. I think
10
he'll
stadiums.
start
He can do it.
10 stadiums.
Big
He can do
solid
it. He
stadium.
can do it.
Are we going?
I'm going.
Bro, we gotta go.
We know
He's
that.
not doing
I'm
a
going.
stadium tour. We're gonna go, but he's not doing a stadium tour. Vic, he's not doing a stadium tour.
No. Because the whole shit is like the ego, like Kendrick and Drake. Kendrick just did a stadium tour with SZA. Now I do a stadium tour myself. And it sells out.
What if it doesn't?
21 Savage.
But that's the
probably
risk
there.
you're gonna have to take if your
Yeah.
ego's that big. Because he's doing a tour. Freeze the World, by the way, is the perfect
You know
name.
what he'll do? He'll do it by himself, but bring people out without announcing them.
Man, every city got
And now,
a different thing.
exactly. And now
But what
people
does it
gonna-
look like?
And now people's gonna be like, oh my god, like who's gonna bring?
Who should he bring? We think like
It's gonna be 21, Future, Molly Santana,
This is a terrible
that
list.
the fake Ice Spice.
This is so
You know what I'm saying?
so
He's gonna
bad.
be doing that.
Did y'all just hear what you just said?
Smiley's bitch ass. You know what I'm
Smiley.
saying?
Yo, this is
Like-
such a bad tour.
But just him and
Thank God he wasn't on the albums.
Just him and Future, bro,
Smiley.
is gonna sell out, bro.
That's a good prediction.
like
Earl.
I'm going.
I like that prediction. I do like that prediction. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think about that? I think that that's possibly gonna happen. Rick Ross has been dissing Drake, going back and forth, and it got crazy. Oh, we got to walk you in 2 minutes, brother. Got our Big Tony's Pizza in the building. The Rick Ross shit's ridiculous. I don't want to say much about it because it's not much. I just think he looks.
It's corny. It's
I
corny.
think he looks
Yeah,
corny.
It's corny. It's
Like,
whack.
am I
That's
bugging?
bad. Yeah,
I
I
honestly,
love Ross, but
honestly,
this is corny.
I want him to just fix that shit and just give me music with Drake, because you two motherfuckers is peanut butter and jelly.
I thought he was trying to squash stuff too. Like for a quick second, he's like, "Yo, like, nah, we don't have
no,
beef.
he's
I'm sorry
after the
for my-"
verses.
Yeah,
After the
bro,
verse,
like,
he's
that
like, I
shit
don't
made
want you
no
to
sense.
lose. I
Yeah.
don't want you to lose.
I don't want you to lose.
But
What
every
was
time
that?
you the music played on the verses, don't play Drake's song.
But then
you're saying,
after,
oh, when Drake's part comes on, nobody sings it. You're lying.
and now after he drops, you're saying everything is eyes.
Because he got hurt, nigga. I was Aiden Ross before Aiden Ross was. I think
so
it was. He
scream.
was like, oh, fuck him again.
Only one bar. That's
That
all he
nigga needs to put his shirt on.
You need to go.
He's
with
coming at
DJ
podcasts
Khaled.
too. You saw that, right?
For-
Rick Ross is dissing podcasts, so he might be coming at us.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Rick
Your
Ross,
music
come,
sucks,
come,
bro.
come
I'll
on our
punch you in that
podcast.
fucking
Through here.
stomach.
Come on our podcast.
Yo, gang, you can't stand on shit, bro. You said that he got his nose done and he's a Jewish white boy, but now that your album dropping, you trying to be his friend again. Shut up.
Yeah, that did not make
That
sense.
flip flop
Yeah.
shit.
He
bro.
addressed it too on the album. He's like, "Yo, why people flip flopping now?" I was trying to say, "Buddy, buddy, I'm sorry, bro." Like that's
Yo.
crazy.
Bro,
After all that,
We're not talking about
he
it.
dissed Rory Mal because Rory Mal was like talking about like us like this and like he dissed
Isn't one of them?
Mal.
Isn't one of them like on his dick choking?
Yeah,
Maul.
Maul was at the release party screaming at him.
Yeah, I put money that he'll let him fuck him.
He's a cheerleader. bro.
Base story with the 499. Kendrick is doing Lucian's dirty work. He's a pawn working for the system, not against it like people love to claim. Hope Drake stays independent. I think there's another one.
Shout out
No,
to
Appreciate
Swatch.
you,
the
big
other
story.
one where we. Thank you, bro.
No, that's. Oh no, yeah.
Love you guys.
Truth with the 699. People don't understand Drake's pull. He put Montana on, and she got over 1 million subs after. Kendrick put some people on, and they barely went up.
Montana, Saucy went up like 2 million listeners.
The
and like
Drake
shit.
effect is
The
real.
Drake effect.
Damn. So there's no Kendrick
Damn.
effect.
I thought it was dot era. It's supposed to be the dot era.
Yo, Vic, you are
That
so
dot
hyped
era,
today.
I was ready for the dot
You
era.
are talking your shit, bro. You are talking your shit today.
But listen, it could still happen, guys. Does not be. Kendrick could drop whenever he wants. He still is Kendrick. And remember,
waiting on it.
there was rumors of GNX too. If that's already done, all he has to do is tweak it a little bit, polish it, whatever. Boom.
Listen, all I'm asking for is now that Drake threw disses on the album, if Kendrick were to diss him, don't hit me with no, I'm just not gonna say nothing. I already did it on the album. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, you said this shit gonna carry on.
That's true.
So you better fucking respond. And don't wait another fucking 2 years.
That's true.
I want back to back from both of you motherfuckers.
And we
Run it back.
Rick Ross did also diss Biggs, who started Rock Nation with Jay-Z. It's
That
like,
was funny.
It's like Jay-Z's brother, not real brother, but because Biggs is actually Maul from Rory Mal's podcast, he's Maul's brother. So he dissed Biggs. He came at him randomly like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then people online were like, "Wait, why would you do that?" Then he basically apologized today, like backtracking.
They
that.
checked his ass.
He's like, "Somebody loves you, Biggs, because someone called me, and that person, I love that person, blah, 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 blah." Which I think it might have been Jay-Z, because Jay-Z and Rick Ross have had a relationship behind the scenes. But it could have been a lot of people, Lenny S., OG Juan, some people from Rock Nation.
Them Miami niggas called Rock quick. They were like, "Yo, Ross, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, don't come at Biggs, because it's very random. Like, he did nothing to you. Like,
It's
now,
the Zep, bro.
now just come at Drake. You just
got a little crazy.
Drake's the one that dissed you. Go at your boy. Go at the boy. But you know you're looking crazy. You know you're looking crazy. And he just dropped a book, which I do want to support because I want to check it out. I do love when rappers drop books.
You're lying, nigga. You want to buy it just to burn it.
Nah.
He gonna send that shit to Drake.
Vic has bought all these books, and I put money. You haven't read them.
Yo,
Nah,
when-
They're
when-
just there for display.
I do. I actually do.
Nah, you got
audios.
mad books in there. In
But I do
displays, nigga.
audios. I buy them for the aesthetics because they're rappers, and I got a couple of them signed by the
audio real
rappers.
quick.
But I got the audio. I listen to audios.
Bro.
Chris with the 2. Maul look nasty, man.
He did.
Yeah.
That nigga was
Wow.
screaming, Vic.
Bro,
He was
that's-
cheerleading.
It's Drake, nigga. And he's blowing up. Not blowing
You're
up.
screaming like that when you're in front of Drake at the release
Nah, but
party.
it's celebrating. I might not post that, but it's celebrating.
Nah, that guy bending over for him.
Oh, and shout out to Academics. I think that's well deserving. Full circle
Another
moment for
one, too.
Academics.
Yeah, that was dope.
Academics deserves to get the Drake acknowledgement, the Drake hug, the Drake meeting, the Drake interview.
Niggas
Maybe.
was like, "That's really
Are
the
you
first
sure
time
that? Are you
ever
sure
met."
they met?
Nah,
No, yeah, they came out.
dropped
Yeah.
photos.
Okay,
because
And niggas was making fun of him.
Because
for
they
it.
were in the same room, but not at the same time.
Imagine it was
I
AI.
found that shit funny. He's in the room, and
No.
then Drake is in the room. It's like, yo,
I know.
get
They
that,
dropped the photo,
photo
and,
came
and
out.
act look better in
get
the
that
photo.
Jerry looking motherfucker out
Yeah.
of there, so I can go record in there.
They
You know what
dropped
I'm saying?
photos behind the scenes in that moment. So I was like, okay, we were wrong during the stream. He actually did meet him.
Yo,
But
his,
niggas was like, "Why are you glazing a nigga you never met?"
his knees gotta hurt, bro.
And
Hell yeah.
he spoke to Drake. He keeps speaking to Drake more now. He spoke to him today, and Drake was like, yo, this is why I do this. Like, look at what I did. Like, these guys can't do that. Like, they can't drop these multiple albums and, you know, different vibes, etc. And it's true. It's just true. I think he's the only rapper that could do this successfully, and people would appreciate like this. Like, this is insane. Like, what he just did this weekend, insanity. Rick Ross, I'll still eat some Wingstop, you know, but depends on the day, Ross. Depends on the day.
Coming at Ross and not Future is crazy though.
That lemon pepper's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Drop music. Maybe I wouldn't mind a Rick Ross slap against Drake.
He's dropping an album.
That's true. That is coming soon. Also, shout out to the Washington Post, my guy Gene Park, who's been a subscriber for years. Shout out to Gene Park. He's been a subscriber, I think, for like a decade since we started the channel. He interviewed
Shout
me
out
for
to
the
you.
Washington Post about
Round of
Drake
applause.
and the beef. You know, that's a dope thing right there. Shout out to the Washington Post. Go check out that article. check out that article. Support that article by the Washington Post and Gene Park, where we're talking about the predictions for the Drake album before it dropped and the anticipation and everything surrounding the Drake album and my reaction, his reaction. He's one of the biggest video game journalists of all time, and now he's doing more pop culture topics, and he did a big Drake article at the Washington Post, and I am interviewed for it, so check it out. Support that article by Gene Park. Chris Brown versus the Haters. Pitchfork gave it a 1.3 out of 10, his new album, and Chris Brown went off online. He also came at Zara Larsson, who is a pop star, because she randomly subbed him and came at him months ago where during an interview, she's like, oh, what's in my playlist? What do I listen to? She's like, oh, I don't listen to like abuse people. Like we're not gonna find Chris Brown in my music. And she's like popping. She's like a big like artist in the industry, and you're saying that publicly about Chris Brown like randomly. What? So Chris Brown says, if you're not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my shit. Go listen to motherfucking Zara Larsson or somebody. And he dropped like a selfie video, and he's pissed off and he's heated. And he also alludes to the end that something's coming. I think the Super Bowl announcement is coming. Because Drake is dissing Jay-Z, I think that's out the window. I think the next Super Bowl performer halftime is going to be Chris Brown after the Usher and Chris Brown tour. And he just dropped an album. I think that's what we're going to get. Passing of the torch from Usher to Chris Brown. Because he says, I got something soon, blah, blah, blah. Unless this rehashing, people hating on the album, talking about his abuse in the past with Rihanna again. Is there a world where, again, blackballing happens as far as no halftime show? NFL's like, no, it's too controversial. Actually, we're not going to do it. I don't know. I don't think Zara Larsson has that much pull. She's on a remix with Pink Panther, so new songs like big on the radio and shit. But Chris, be more like Michael Jackson, like I said before. Stop reacting. Stop responding. Even though the Pitchfork shit is ridiculous, but I don't know why people care about Pitchfork. Like I know they're the number one, like I guess article, music reviews, but it's not the same people. It's always different journalists reviewing different albums, so they're gonna have different numbers, and it only benefits them to do low numbers and high hot takes, because people are gonna click on the article more. Because that album,
something out of 10, that's fucking.
Did you guys hear after we talked about it? Did you hear it? Yeah, the Chris Brown album. Yeah, or no? That's a
I
lot of
already
music.
heard it. It's like the first 3-4 tracks.
Bro, when we reviewed it, we reviewed it together.
What do you mean?
When?
The Chris Brown album.
Oh, we talked about it on here.
Yeah,
we spoke about the album.
I thought he was in the car. I'm like, hold up, nigga.
He was in the
Are
back
you
of the-
Asian? I'm like, aren't you Chef? What happened to your skin?
We had a whole conversation.
That's true. That's true.
This nigga
Yeah,
was
we
talking
spoke about
Jamaican on the song.
But
with-
not 1.1 out of 10.
No.
Like that's. But let's not fuck them.
5, 6 out of 10, but not a 1.
But I guess that's why I get the response. But I don't know.
No, I get it. They literally
He's
did it for
frustrated,
rage
bro.
bait. No, he did
He's
it about
frustrated.
politics, because even in the article, they're basically bringing up his abuse and like how he had all these allegations and he was blackballed, and now he's trying to come back into the mainstream by chasing hits. It was a hit job, bro. That article was shit. I read it. It was bad.
Yeah, no, that shit, man. Shout out to Chris, man, and fuck Zara Larsson. if Chris says it, and then, well, fuck, I don't give a fuck. God bless her heart. The AP Swatch, you guys saw that go viral quick, the AP Swatches and stuff.
Crazy. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna have an AP on my wrist. Bro.
You
I was
niggas-
ready.
you're- There's a lot of delusion
was
on the
hella
internet.
delusional, bro.
Yeah, you niggas are so delusional.
But now they said it's unlimited. You just have to
Yeah.
buy it in store.
They was fighting for no reason.
Yeah, so the resale is no point, but people are kind of reselling like around $2,000. It's
I
like
saw
a $400, $500 actual like
Yeah.
pocket watch.
Still
but
make some
they're
good
making
money.
custom wrist straps that you can make it and you
right
can wear it.
now, once
Yeah.
they start just sitting at stores,
Dropping a lot more, yeah.
It's clean.
It's
clean.
fine.
It's clean.
Especially once they start making those molds, like for the things. Like you could, it's like an Apple Watch now, you know?
It's
Like, you put
timeless
the AP
promotion.
shit.
That shit went so viral.
No, I did.
No,
That's-
that AI thing made it go crazy.
Bro, it's free promo. You can't pay for that type of promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that brand level equity values through the roof.
Yeah.
Like insane. I know people were shitting on the AP or AP as a brand because I'm gonna sell my AP. You can sell it, brother. It's not, the people
they,
are.
they don't give a fuck.
You fucking
What the fuck, their AP, bro? They don't care.
They don't
Niggas
give
is gonna be in the fucking club, bro, doing hypnosis on bitches,
They
bro.
would have said with the Swatch, yeah.
Come home with me.
And last
Oh,
major
shit.
topic here: GTA 6. There's rumors of GTA 6 trailer
This week.
dropping this week with the pre-order
Possibly.
this week because there was a guy that's got an email from Best Buy accidentally and it went viral and it got actually fact checked. I guess it was a legit email. Is Best Buy being sued what's gonna happen? Did they kill that employee? Is that employee still alive? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, this is insane. I think that this is gonna break numbers.
They were already saying that there was supposed to be a trailer this month because of the fact that they were having a meeting this month as well.
Yeah.
So they were saying, and plus it would have been a year from when we got the last one.
And one of the CEOs got interviewed over the weekend, and he said that the date's not moving. It's still the same. That's we pushed it back already 18 months.
I'm calling out that
and
day.
it's still dropping in
Saving my
November.
days.
He said it's dropping in November.
This nigga's taking a whole month of work
I'm
off.
calling out, I don't
Yeah.
know about a month, but I'm calling out that day.
I'm down.
That shit could be $200. I'm gonna pay.
I'm
It.
buying
No,
it.
of course. It don't
I'm
matter. It
paying.
don't matter the price.
People pay like $200-$300 for ultimate editions for shit games.
And speaking about, was it us that sent that about PlayStation supposedly getting it for free? Like supposedly there was a leak that came out that said PlayStation might have it for free in
Nah,
the
that's
store.
bullshit.
Hey, yo, gang.
That'd
That's
be
bullshit.
insane.
You
bro.
are one
Shit.
delusional nigga.
I'd be insane, bro.
You be
That's bullshit.
I'd
believing
be
it.
hurt, bro.
Bro,
That's
PlayStation,
never happened.
PlayStation's talking about pretty much telling users that if they don't use their digital games in 30 days,
Yeah, I
they
saw
can't
that.
they can't use it.
That's
Yeah, so
insane.
that they
Yeah,
changed
that's
it.
crazy.
They're not
Yeah.
making you delete it. They're just asking for you to do it. It's because PlayStation had a new CEO. Their CEO previous one stepped down, and they had a new one because the previous one was shit. This dude had like this whole like 10-year plan that he was gonna have 8 major like PlayStation brand games
They've all
go
been
online.
shit, bro.
Yeah, and they've been terrible. He failed at every projection he had come up with. So I definitely see like the PlayStation might do it to get back their rep because they've been falling off a little bit.
And
That'd be
remember
insane.
who has supposedly in GTA 6 a GTA radio station supposedly
Drake, right?
Drake.
For real?
That's what Jermaine Dupri said years ago.
I pray to God that they do have some good radio stations.
No, yeah.
Or like
It's
Adam, you know, like how they did with like Rosalia and GTA 5 and shit like that. Like,
Iceman
I
Radio.
appreciated that.
That'd be
Iceman
crazy.
Radio.
That'd be fire.
OVO Sound Radio on
That'd be
Grand Theft Auto GT6. But everybody out there, if you're a content creator, you never make content about the Drake
GTA
Iceman
6, bro.
album right now and make content about the GTA 6. That's how, if you're starting up, you can use it to your benefit to get attention and traction. Use these cultural moments because you'll never see nothing like it ever again. GTA 6 is going to shatter the earth. And I can't wait. That leak shit, though, I think someone's going to get killed, though. I'm not going to lie to you. They don't play games, bro.
Rockstar.
That person's definitely in jail already.
Yeah, they don't play
Yeah.
games. When
Yeah,
I saw
for
the
sure.
CEO that got
Yeah.
interviewed, I'm like, this nigga's a mob boss. I think he's like Italian. Like, and he's like one of the companies. He's in multiple companies. I own companies. I'm like, yeah, no, that guy's probably gonna get murdered. Here we have local news. We can walk in. Big Tony's home of the gangster raps real quick to end the podcast here. And also the local news murder, unfortunate side of things. Story here. There's a gunman still at large. They're searching for this gunman here in Providence, Rhode Island. Very controversial shooting that I've seen family members literally crying. I've heard messages of family members crying. There's conversations all over local Facebook in Providence because of this incident that happened last week. Joseph Ramos, 20 years old of Woonsocket, died at the hospital Monday last week after he was shot in the head around 2 a.m. They're saying at a teteo, a Dominican teteo party.
Wow.
This was during a teteo party outside in a parking lot, I believe at a Cello's parking lot. There was a fight that went viral. It wasn't that incident. There was another fight and another situation that happened that led to this man being shot in the head. They released images of a shooter that wasn't the shooter. His name was Ortiz, 18 years old of Cranston. He was arraigned Wednesday and he was ordered to be held without bail. But they're saying that Ortiz was involved in the killing, but a spokesperson for the department said that Thursday they are still searching for the shooter. There's alleged reports of this gentleman allegedly being the driver or being in the vehicle that this situation happened, being there, but not being the exact shooter. But his face went viral everywhere. They made memes on Facebook. People were making memes out of him. There was like racist memes I saw too, and making fun of this kid because it's the second homicide, I believe, in the capital in Providence, Rhode Island this year. Rest in peace to the gentleman that got shot. Crazy story. Everybody's talking about it. It's crazy though how that happens where the crime, right? You do the what's it called? You're an accomplice to the crime, I believe is the actual term when you're in the car, whatever, wrong place, wrong time, whatever the case may be. But then the kid went viral as if he was the main shooter, and that shit went everywhere, and everybody was talking about it. And then the police is like, "Wait, actually, sorry, no, that's not the shooter. We're still looking for the shooter. It's this." If I'm the family, etc., there has to be some level of frustration. But then at the same time, someone died.
Yeah.
So whether you were there or not, like, wrong place, wrong time. Legally, there could be obviously a situation where this gentleman does time for being there. Whether you were in the car, whatever the hell happened. But this shit right now, it's like the biggest topic on local Facebook in Providence for like the past 2 weeks. So condolences to everybody involved. We'll keep you updated on this as it goes. There's a lot of shit about this.
To talk about Casas.
We're gonna keep you guys updated with this as it goes. There's checks going out. I'm gonna bring it in next week, and we'll talk about it next week all over Rhode Island for people. For people happening. These checks are going out. I got it. Do you guys get the lawsuit checks in the Providence? The lawsuit checks? No, you get mine. I got mine.
No.
My whole family got theirs. It was like $70 each, some shit like that. Yeah, I still haven't deposited because I want to bring it in here.
Like actual checks so you get cash?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in here next week for the podcast. It's that class action lawsuit, whatever the hell shit it was, that happened locally. But I want to break it down properly. But I wrote it down to make sure not to forget about it. And we have here Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. Round of applause for Romeo coming on by. Romeo here, Big Tony's Pizza, 401-490-0000. Call them, the capital of Rhode Island. Smallest state with some of the biggest hearts and biggest creatives. Look at the wings. Look at the wings. He's eating the wings.
The wings came in today.
They're fucking irresistible.
Hey, man.
That's legendary right there.
We brought
Those
some wings.
fire.
You know I come every time. You know I hook you guys up here with the
Romeo's
pizza.
a legend, yeah.
Listen, you want to listen to Iceman? You want to listen to Iceman?
What up, what up?
You want to play Grand Theft Auto 6? You could do all that. If you're in Rhode Island, do it with some Big Tony's Pizza by your side. The wings look amazing, though. They smell amazing, too. Look at Noel over there. Noel's getting, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh.
Getting
Fresh.
aroused.
That's the key.
Every
Fresh
bite
wings.
is making him hornier over there, Noel.
Whoa.
My God. What do we have for pizza this week? Let's see.
We got the
Big Tony's.
infamous, you ready? Romeo and Juliet.
Damn! This is the one that Warrack ordered. The Romeo and Juliet right there with that mozzarella and what's that, basil? That basil?
Fresh mozzarella.
And what's that leaf?
Fresh
You know I'm
basil.
not good with the leaf. That's the basil.
man.
That's that big
That's the
basil.
basil.
The margarita pizza, the Romeo and Juliet, guys. It's the Big Tony's version of the margarita pizza. It's the best of the best. You bite into that. You taste the fresh tomatoes. You phrase the fresh sauce.
Yes, sir.
The fresh mozzarella.
Yes, sir.
The fresh basil. The scent of that basil just hits you right when you open that box.
Yeah, people have left. People
And the
have
dough
went
is
from New
thin and
York.
crispy, man.
People have come from New York for that pizza.
Come
I saw
on.
Tony post on TikTok.
Yeesh.
People come from New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut to get that margarita pizza right there at Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster
Yes, sir.
racks.
Yes, sir.
BigTony'sPizza.com. BigTony'sPizzaRI.com. And what's that sauce as well? Might as well talk about everything you got. Oh, that's with the celery. What's that, Blue Ranch?
Oh, with the wings?
Yeah, what's that?
We got the chunky blue cheese
The
with the
chunky
celery,
blue
man.
cheese.
Hey.
People don't give stuff like this. People don't give
Look how big
side
that is, though.
condiments right there.
Look how big
you
that sauce
You got to
is.
dip your celery in the blue cheese.
Yes, sir.
Who said? What rapper said that?
Someone said that shit.
Come on, you
That
don't
sounds
know
like
who
that's
said
a
that?
bar.
Let me dip my celery in the blue cheese.
Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane.
How about blue cheese? I'm addicted to blue cheese. Huh? What rapper was that?
MC Hammer.
Nah, man, come on.
LL Cool J.
What's the name of that song? That guy was a one-hit wonder. Blue
Chingy.
cheese. I'm addicted to blue cheese. Come on, he's Googling it right now. He's going to get it.
I got you.
Whoop-dee.
Yep. The one day.
Yo, what the fuck? That shit.
It's my
CJ.
side. Is it?
CJ, yeah.
What the
CJ?
fuck? I
CJ.
forgot.
So Whoopty, yeah, by
Huh?
CJ.
Play that song, man. Play that song.
No, we can't because we're live. We can't because we're
We
live.
got copyright.
But
That's true though.
what happened to CJ?
Romeo knows, yeah, he's tapped in. He's tapped in.
You know,
Yeah.
people talk about
It's
industry.
my side. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Blue
God bless.
cheese. I swear, I'm addicted to blue cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should get a blue cheese like sponsor.
Right?
Big Tony's
Right?
Pizza.
Yes,
CJ,
sir,
come
yes,
on.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We'll make you hot again, CJ.
Yeah.
I think CJ was like literally the definition of an actual industry plant.
Yeah.
His father was like in the music industry, etc., and that's how he was able to get.
His name was CJ?
Yeah,
that was
CJ.
his
He's like a
artist
Spanish
name,
rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad was like in the late. Yeah, shout out to him. One of the most like quiet as kept, successful industry plans because that song
That's all he needed.
and the other song he was on a 6ix9ine song too. I think that went big, had billions of views and shit. So, it's insane, man. But shout out to Big Tony's coming through this week, man. Like always. And Romeo, you're doing a vacation soon, so we're gonna have some more clips soon. Loaded up. Big Tony's pre-recorded some stuff too.
Yes, sir.
And you guys are gonna be seeing it within the next 2 months as well, throughout the whole year, man. Big
this
Tony's.
summer I gotta be away on business and pleasure. You know, you gotta mix. You gotta take care of your family at the same time. It's not always work.
Yeah.
You know, if your family's happy, you got a baby, you got your wife, you keep them happy. Because at the end of the day, you know, money comes and goes, brother.
Yeah.
Your family is gonna be your family, and you got to dedicate time to your family. That's what I'm gonna do this summer.
How does Romeo from Big Tony's Pizza? How do you balance the family life and the work life? Like you just said, just had a child. You have a wife. You have a family, beautiful family,
Yes.
and
Thank God.
run.
Bless.
God bless. You run all these. You know, you're behind. You and your family are behind more companies than I can count on one finger. You have all these businesses that more than I can count on one finger. On one hand. Oh, that's
One hand.
thank you. I started crying. I'm like, what? One finger. I'm
It
like,
makes sense.
I'm rubbing my finger. I'm like, I only have.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only touching one finger. You run more. You and your family run more businesses than I can count on one hand.
sir.
Right here in Rhode Island, successfully, all the businesses going crazy for years.
Yes, for years.
How do you do that?
Well, you just said it. You gave yourself the answer, brother. For years, consistency. A lot of sleepless nights, Victor.
Yeah.
A lot of sleepless nights. When you dedicate yourself to your goal, you set it up in a way you build a machine.
Yeah.
But right now, my business there's a word where people use we're open, and there's a difference between you're established.
Yeah.
When you're established, you go, no, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I have amazing. I don't call them employees. I got an amazing family that works for me.
Yeah.
Amazing crew, amazing team that works from their heart, that been with me for many years.
Yes.
That not, a lot of people say, yo, man, I got a busy store, I got a busy business, but man, you ain't successful until you have other families relying on you.
Yeah.
Other people that are working with you from their heart that want to work with you on a daily basis, on a yearly basis. I got people working with me for 20 years, Victor.
Shit.
You know what I mean? That trust me, that been down, that I've lifted up, that I've been down, they've lifted up. People see the success, but they don't see those sleepless nights, brother. They don't see those 14, 15-hour shifts 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Still till today.
God
you came to
damn.
my business, you see how it's done, man.
Oh no, yes.
You don't stop. You don't
It's a
stop.
fucking workshop.
But
People
I'm
go
thankful,
crazy.
I'm blessed, bro. I got a good team. I got good people by my side, and I got a beautiful clientele
Yes.
that believes in us, trusts in us, and keep coming back. And that's the key.
Yeah.
People keep coming back to you. You know you're doing something right.
The brand is
Right?
strong. Shout out to Desus Amaro, the classic line. The brand is strong. The brand is strong, man. People love you guys, support you guys. What's on the feet today, real quick? I'm noticing the kicks. Every time he comes through, the kicks. What does Romeo got on the feet today?
man.
What's the kicks?
You
These
gotta
are
point out my
clean.
kicks all the time. I got
Bro,
these
are fire, though.
Some
You
cozy
got the New Balances.
You always got my.
These are clean.
You gotta get the
man.
drip on me, no? We gotta show respect to Club
Damn.
Ambition over here. We gotta show respect over here.
God
Vacation mode
damn.
activity.
Dressing good, looking
Yeah.
good, not only
That matters
compliments yourself, but it compliments the people that I'm sitting around.
For sure.
Yeah.
This is respect to Victor, to his viewers, to everybody out there, to my customers, to everybody who comes and sees me. I want to look good, smell good, and feel good.
Some
For
air
all you-
horns right there.
I would have said the ladies, but I'm a married man now.
Yes,
For the
sir.
lady.
I'm
the
sorry,
one.
ladies. Although
Yeah.
I do respect you, I respect all women.
Yes, sir.
But I'm married now, so I can't.
Yeah,
shout it out.
I got some DMs like, yo,
That
what's
right,
up? What's up
that
with
right.
Romeo? They're like, yo, Romeo. The ladies
Yeah,
are like,
nah.
Romeo, he's got the money. What's going on with him?
Yeah.
I'm
There's
like,
a lot of beautiful women out there.
yeah. I told her, baby girl, shut
But
up.
to me,
Shut up, Janice. He's married. Let him alone.
Listen,
Don't DM me again.
There's a lot of beautiful women in the world, especially in Rhode Island.
Oh man.
But to me, there's only one.
Yep.
Yo,
only one.
It's the way. It's the way. Need some air horns for that, yo.
There's only
That's
one.
a round of
And
applause.
that's you,
right there.
baby. I love you. I love you, Clara.
Yeah.
yes,
All
sir.
right.
That's love right there.
Listen, man. Listen, successful businessman, successful family man, and in love. It can't get better than that.
Can't get
Man, how's everything lately, brother? But before this trip and everything, how's everything been going?
So everything's been going good. Right now we're prepping up for the summer season. We got the World Cup coming into town. As you can see, guys, we got the World Cup. We're gonna have Big Tony soccer balls out at Big Tony's. You're gonna come check us out. We're gonna have Big
shit.
Tony soccer balls out.
That's fire. I like that idea.
We have a few accounts with a couple hotels downtown Providence. So if you're staying at any, I don't want to name the hotels right now on air, but if you're staying at any one of the hotels downtown Providence, we're going to be delivering directly to them, directly to room service. Typically, they only let us deliver till the lobby, but now we're going to be able to go up to the rooms. We're going to be able to deliver the pizzas directly. So if you're coming into Rhode Island and you're staying at any one of the hotels in Rhode Island, in the Providence, greater Providence area, you call Big Tony's. We're going to be open till 4 a.m. We're going to extend the hours if the city allows us to, 4:30, 5 a.m.
Wow.
You know, I don't think that people are going to be wanting to eat pizza, but we're going to try our best to accommodate everybody in the city of Providence.
Wow.
And that's what we do. 20 years strong. We're going hard, and we don't let go. Consistency, loyalty. That's how you get it done, man.
I might stay at a hotel just for that. I want to.
You're going to come. We're going to be offering pizza.
Straight to the room.
You want to come watch the game at Big Tony's, you're more than welcome.
Fire.
You can come watch the game with us, with any one of my Spanish, Guatemalan and Spanish.
Yeah.
All the people that live in the area, they love that. Well, let me emphasize that correctly. The people who love soccer.
Yes.
The Latino community. The Latino community.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
We're going to have this saying about 1 million people visit Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Crazy.
2 million in New England area. So... let's sell 2 million
pizzas.
Big Tony pizzas.
Listen,
you know
we're here, we're equipped.
Yeah.
You know, people think they say running a restaurant is hard. Well, guess what? It is hard, man. People think it's easy. You know, they think it's easy until they realize those ovens don't turn off, bro.
Yes.
Those ovens are hot,
Yes.
and if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen because at
Get
Big
out
Tony's,
the kitchen.
we keep it going and we're getting it done.
Yes.
4 a.m.
Damn.
Dang.
And I forgot to mention that Drake line earlier, though. Too. You guys remember? You guys caught that on the album when Drake was like, he should have shot out Big Tony's Pizza, but he was saying about the big three. There's it was too many chefs in the kitchen anyway. It was a mess. When there's too many chefs in the kitchen, you make a mess.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, this guy's good.
Too
bro.
many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah, basically.
Just like that, yeah.
Just like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's that OG one.
That's that OG saying.
That's that OG saying, oh yeah, listen, man.
But Big Tony's, man, we're gonna keep it going, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we got to keep the legacy alive. Big Tony's, we provide always. Right now in the restaurant industry, with Restaurant Depot being bought out by Cisco, there's a lot. Like, you guys are not in the restaurant industry, but there's a lot of ups and downs right now with pricing.
The market.
If you guys would see it, same with petroleum at my gas stations. Gas is out of this world. There's either people out there that are being broke, busted, or making millions off of gas right now. It's either one or the other. There's nothing in the middle. People like small gas station owners like myself, we get butchered. We get hammered.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a supplier. I'm just a person who offers it to I'm the middleman.
Yeah.
Basically. Because the gas comes from another country, and then there's over there in the industrial park in South Providence.
Yeah.
Those are the terminals. So they're buying it from wherever they're buying it from, you know, and they're selling it to us, adding tax to it, and whoever's getting butchered is the people of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Gas is crazy. One minute it's up, 1 minute it's down. It's never in the middle. So.
Oh yeah, no.
Same with food pricing, Victor.
Is that why I was gonna ask you? Is that why those restaurant wholesale stores are popping up, new ones? Like I saw there was one on.
Oh, for sure.
Like around Broadway. I think on Broadway is a new one, and there's another one that just opened up. I saw like literally 2 days ago. I'm like, what's going on with these restaurant stores?
Cisco is the dominating person in the food industry, with respect to all people that deliver in the food industry. But they're dominating. They're worldwide. They're a conglomerate.
Fuck.
And they just bought out Restaurant Depot. And people like to go to Restaurant Depot because some people can't afford credit.
Yeah.
Some people can't afford, they're not reliable to have like a $40 or $50 or $60,000 monthly credit. Say, hey, order food for me.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, give me $60,000. Some people can't afford that because they can't even afford their payroll. A lot of people are breaking their backs out there in the industry. God bless to them. But Restaurant Depot always offered you that alternative where you can come to us and you can buy those cheeseburgers and you can buy that mozzarella cheese for a cheaper price. So right now, Cisco bought out Restaurant Depot. And Cisco is one of the most expensive vendors out there.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
That's amazing.
Very
man.
expensive. So Restaurant Depot has gotten bought out, and now things are expensive, bro. You know, when you're buying one box of tomatoes, okay, for $60, one box of tomatoes, $60. People are getting, you know, how many? What do you mean? This is a condiment. It's not even.
A main dish.
It's just a tomato. You slice it and you put it on your sandwich. $60 for that. People like me use 15, 20 cases of tomato a week.
Wow.
How is that, Mom? How are those people going to afford that? At Big Tony's, we don't play with ingredients.
Yeah, you
we
keep the quality high.
I don't care if it's expensive or it's not expensive. I'm giving it because when the customer comes to me, he knows what he's getting. Yeah. You're going to come to us, you're going to get that same taste. And you're going to get that same quality.
I heard, I don't know, you can't say anything yet, but I heard there might be something, Big Tony's and maybe the gas station, maybe soon, maybe. But we can't say, let's not say it. I don't think we can say it yet. But there's going to be, let's say be on the lookout.
Yeah, let's be on the lookout. Let's be on the lookout. One of our newest gas stations, our newest petrol stations. We're not going to ruin the surprise right now, but we're thinking about putting a location at one of our petrol stations in Providence on Plainfield Street.
Oh, okay.
So if that does well, it can, you know, pass out to Providence, Smith Street, Cranston Street, you know, we'll spread them all around, you know. Everybody got to get a piece of Big Tony's. Everybody deserves a piece of Big Tony's. Everybody deserves it. If anybody tells you don't deserve a piece of Big Tony's, they're fooling you. Come to Big Tony's. Don't be fooled. You come to us, we're going to give you the best pizza
you've ever had. Yes, sir.
You've ever had. All right?
And there was a deal we're announcing. Do you want to announce it? That deal now? There was a deal that we're going to do.
Victor, you can do the deal. We can run it now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. I got nothing to hide. So the deal's coming out.
The deal.
You see me, you get a deal.
Was it with the new?
Is that Oprah? You get one. You get one.
Next to me. I need your energy.
He loves it. No, what was energy? What was the deal again specifically? Was it with the different? Are we doing?
What's the deal, Victor? Come on.
I forgot. I completely forgot.
Huh? Let's make a deal right now live. What do you guys want to do?
Because that's the thing. We were going back and forth with it. We were going back and forth with it. We were like, what could we do?
All right,
I was like, I don't know, Romeo. What do you want to do?
We're going to do.
Because they wanted to be different. I know that was the thing.
You come into Big Tony's. You mention my boys over here at the Club Ambition podcast.
Yeah.
You're going to get a large cheese pizza for $9.99.
Oh, okay.
Hit it with a horn!
Okay.
And these deals only go out on the Club Ambition podcast. You heard it first here.
Come on.
All right? Because in life, there's a lot of imitators.
Yes.
And we don't want nobody imitating us.
Yes.
You come in to Big Tony's, you mention Club. Don't tell me you heard it here and you heard it there and your boy is doing the same thing. You come in, you mention Club Ambition, you mention Big Tony's, the king of pizza in Providence, you're going to get a large cheese pizza for $9.99 so you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right? And you're going to take it home and you're going to say, God damn, that pizza tastes good.
What?
And let's do this.
And that's pre-COVID prices.
How about even after taxes? Do you want to give people a penny back?
I'm going to pay the taxes out of my pocket.
Do you want to give people a penny back?
All right.
Give people a penny back. So if someone comes with $10, to buy a pizza, right? The large $9.99.
You get a
the
penny
large
back.
cheese.
I don't carry pennies.
You're getting.
I don't think pennies.
They don't make pennies.
Pennies aren't circulating no more.
They don't make pennies no more.
Pennies ain't circulating no more.
After taxes. Let's say that.
Listen, you come in, you put $10 on the table.
For a large, that's fine.
And I'm going to give you a large cheese pizza.
Give him a fucking horn, bro.
That's
what are we talking about?
That's at the Club
That's about to fuck up the game.
He's a good man. This man saw us struggling. Gas increasing. Brothers was outside starving.
Listen.
And he said,
for sure.
I got you.
For sure.
Yo,
we give back to the people.
Woo!
We give back.
Let them know.
People come in here, they respect these big corporations, but they don't want to respect the guy who's grinding, giving back to the community.
Supporting y'all.
I'm here to give back. I'm here to let it be known. Let's make it known. Big Tony's till 4 a.m. is dominating.
You other dudes, you're imitating.
I got nothing else to say.
That's how you close it. That's how you close it.
That's it.
That's how you close it there. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Brought to you by this episode, like always, Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps right there. I love you guys. I'm going to play a quick clip there. So I'll have this song on loop as I load up that clip. Shout out to United Way as well, the volunteers. World Cup coming soon. Love you guys.
My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, couldn't get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Where's really been that he been missing? Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, oh baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, couldn't get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Where's really been that he been missing? Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, oh baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas that stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like some lice. When we was hungry, had nothing to eat. We was frying the eggy, that shit with the rice. When I started out, couldn't get a list. Now everything I do, they gon' bite. Where's really been that he been missing? Yeah, that nigga been working all night. And that nigga ain't slept some days, oh baby, a nigga ain't feeling alright. And I come from the smallest state with the biggest heart. My city love me for my ambition. I don't do this for the bitches, I don't care who's the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well nigga, then you won't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole gang with me.
Welcome everybody here. A quick segment. Small state in the country with the biggest heart and the biggest creatives here, Rhode Island. And this summer is the summer of soccer in Rhode Island with almost 2 million people, they're saying, to be in the actual area visiting Rhode Island. A lot of people, obviously, for the first time ever because of this actual FIFA World Cup happening June, July. And we have here my guy Travis stopping on by from United Way RI. Tell the people real quick, Travis, what's going on?
Thank you so much for having us on. United Way of Rhode Island, we're celebrating our 100th year, our centennial year.
Wow.
Of
Congratulations.
Yeah, phenomenal. 100 years of helping people, building community. And what a way to celebrate this year than being part of this historic initiative, the Rhode Island Summer of Soccer. We are leading the volunteer program for this. And our ask is, if you love Rhode Island, if you love building community, if you have an appreciation for just greeting individuals and convincing them to spend their money in Rhode Island, but also being part of this fun, energetic, historic time period for our region, for our state, and for our city, we're looking for you to volunteer. We need greeters. We need folks to help support our exciting events coming up, such as the PVD Fan Zone, and also support our youth soccer tournaments that we have across the state.
No, 100%, man. This is something that's very, very special. Everyone out there, listen, again, reminder, Rhode Island, we are a part of this FIFA World Cup event as far as just people visiting the area, New England. And if you want to be more directly, officially associated, with this, I would recommend you volunteering. Sign up for this program, this volunteer program, and they're looking for volunteers still actively. I know a lot of people, how can I get involved? How can I, I love soccer. I just love the community. I love Rhode Island. I want to be around this. I want to be a part of history. This is, who knows if this ever is going to happen. This might be our only, at least in our lifetime, this might be our only opportunity, only chance to see the FIFA World Cup within this area ever again. So specifically Rhode Island, if you guys out there are looking to be involved, where can they visit, Travis? What's the website to sign up for volunteering or any phone number, whatever the data? How can they contact?
Yeah, so go to risummerofsoccer.com. Again, that's risummerofsoccer.com to go to volunteer. We have 2 volunteer trainings coming up. Friday, May 29th. From 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and June 2nd from 5 to 7 p.m. That's going to be happening at the fun and exciting Dave & Buster's. And also, we're going to be scheduling a virtual training for folks that can't make those dates. The only way to get that invite is to sign up, again, risummerofsoccer.com. If you love Rhode Island, you want to be part of this historic moment for our region, for our state, you just want to have a good, fun time and look back and be like, hey, I was part of something special. Go to risummerofsoccer.com, come in, volunteer with us, and be part of this historic moment.
Yeah, man. FIFA World Cup, it's happening New England, Rhode Island. Specifically, they're calling it the Boston venue, right? For those who don't know, the Boston venue. And it's Gillette Stadium, but, it is Boston. It's Boston-ish, let's say. It's a branding decision, and I respect it. And when it comes to actually some of the matches happening, we have June 14th, Haiti versus Scotland. We have June 16th, Iraq, Norway. We have June 19th, Scotland and Morocco. To be determined who's going to be versus against England, June 23rd. June 25th is still to be determined, TBD on those whoever wins that to move on to that one round of 32, and also the quarterfinal, right? And I believe that's the last one, the biggest one, happening July 9th, that big match here in the New England area. So if you want to help out, in Rhode Island specifically, there's about 1 million new people, and in that entire area of New England, 2 million people visiting for the FIFA World Cup here in New England. And it's going to be historical, and you can actually be a part of it. I know a lot of people do a lot of volunteer work already in general, and this is something that I've met a lot of people throughout the community that love volunteering. This is another opportunity to volunteer again. Now, if it's your first time ever volunteering, like Travis just stated, there's training. Don't get scared. Some people do get scared. I don't blame them. It's like, oh, volunteering, it sounds good, but what am I gonna do? But like Travis just said, and you can remind the people again, how does that look like, Travis? If I sign up to volunteer, I visit the website, I go, look it up, Rhode Island Soccer, Summer of Soccer with the United Way of Rhode Island and the volunteer program. And if I want to be a volunteer, my first time ever volunteering, what's some of that training looking like?
Yeah, so for the trainings that we're going to have in person, we're just going to walk through the different type of assignments that we could have. Again, we're looking for greeters at different hotels or transportation hubs to just make sure the people that are visiting Rhode Island has a good experience. So that's why we're saying if you have a love for Rhode Island, you have a love for promoting our community and building community, we need you to be part of this initiative. Yeah. But also, such as the PVD Fan Zone, that's going to be going on throughout the duration of the World Cup. What an exciting time to be part of volunteering for that event in our city. Watch parties that are going to be really entertaining, really energetic. Again, another opportunity to build community. We need you to be part of those type of projects as well. And also throughout the Rhode Island Summer of Soccer, we've funded youth soccer initiatives and tournaments. So if you're out in the community and you also want to support our young people that are playing this great sport, we need you to sign up at Rhode Island, risummerofsoccer.com. So if you, again, have a love for Rhode Island, have a love for volunteerism, really want to be part of this historic moment for our region and our state, we will find an opportunity for you to come out and help and support. And I guarantee you it'll be something that you'll look upon in the future and be like, wow, I was really part of something great.
100%. And let's prevent an issue from happening, because we know that if people come to visit Rhode Island and we don't have proper Rhode Island representatives as volunteers, right? People are going to be complaining, hey, you know, they sent me the wrong way. They sent me to the wrong, they sent me to Cranston. I was trying to go to Warwick. What's Warwick? You know, they sent me to the wrong place, the wrong bar. The food recommendation wasn't well. Then you can be a part of it, and let's make sure that the people that do visit Rhode Island are satisfied when they're here visiting Rhode Island. They're volunteers that are actually like, hey, this is a prepared list. I have some recommendations. I'm going to send you the right way. You know, this is what you should be doing. I can help you properly. I'm going to give you the proper actual recommendations. You can do that if you are a part of this volunteer program officially through the actual United Way volunteer program happening this summer right now, June. And the volunteer, does it go into the actual July as well, to the actual end of all this in general?
Yeah. So we want to recruit as many volunteers before June 11th, and
Okay.
But we'll still be recruiting and have placements. But yeah, it's the duration of the of the tournament that we're having.
Perfect. So there we have it, everybody out there. Any last words for the people, Travis, when it comes to this?
Go to risummerofsoccer.com. Again, if you love Rhode Island, you love building community, you want to be part of this historic moment for our city, state, and region, and you just want to have a fun time, consider signing up to volunteer for as many shifts as possible. We need you. Our state needs you. And this will be an historic moment that you'll always remember in the future.
So there we have it, guys. Like we said, and we'll emphasize again, Rhode Island, come out and support, be a part of the volunteer program via United Way, and check them out, because you don't want to have the FOMO right afterwards. You're like, damn, I should have did this. I could have been a part of this. This looks cool. I could have did this. You know, the history happened and I didn't do nothing. I just watched from home, you know, and I heard about it and they had a cool event here and they, you know, the watch parties. I feel like I could have helped out, you know, or you feel like, oh, they should have went this. I could have, would have. Be a part of the volunteer program. Don't be a part of the aftermath of actually regretting it, because especially once that all fills out and gets filled up, you're going to be wanting to actually be a part of it, and you're going to regret it. So do it now while you still can. It's still early in May right now, leading into June. So take advantage of the opportunity and the time. But we want to give a round of applause for Travis stopping on by. You know, he's basically a Club Ambition member at this point, man. He's, you know, he's a friend of the show, a family member of the show at this point. So we appreciate you stopping on by, brother. And thank you to United.